Is that another box?
Does this ever stop?
It's either me, or the toys, or the toys, or the toys, or the toys, or the toys.
Welcome to the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast.
The podcast where me and my friends talk about the number one thing that makes our wives want to kill us.
Toy collecting!
Transform and roll out. Transform and roll out. Transform.
That's America's ass.
And roll out. Transform. Roll out.
MWIGTKM, my wife
Is going to kill me.
MWIGTKM, my wife
Is going to kill me.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, wow, you are dumb. All right, man's man, we'll see you on the flip-flop. I tend to lash out to protect my loved ones.
Travis.
At least he's just giving it the old whoppity dop.
It just keeps growing.
And it's good stuff.
Oh, shoot.
Jeremy, don't encourage him.
I hope the cat pisses on you.
You're reading again, aren't you?
I like everything, so just tell me stuff.
Steve.
I'm being misrepresented here. You got no power over me, you harpy.
Did you put a period at the end of that statement?
MWIGTKM, my wife
Is going to kill me.
MWIGTKM, my wife
Is going to kill me.
Let the good times roll.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 291 of the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast. Here we are. Well, 4 of us. Cody's here. How you doing, Cody?
I'm doing good.
Cody is, he's becoming a man, asking us manly questions. We've been fielding good things this morning, like, how much do you guys pay for garbage? Because Cody is now getting his own house. He's closed on it. He's waiting to move into that sin bin.
Oh.
I mean, he's not married. This is
House of ill repute.
it is a house. It is a sin bin.
You said sin bin and I got all excited.
It's like a sex gazebo.
Yeah.
Jeremy DeWitt is here. How you doing, Jeremy?
Hello, I'm great, Steve. Thanks for asking.
That sounded like a different show.
What?
Thanks for asking.
Thanks for asking. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys too. Thanks.
Travis Bolles is here. How you doing, Trav?
Wonderful.
Pete McCarthy is in San Francisco. He's contemplating a new lifestyle. That's where you go to do that.
It's going to be known as the San Francisco Treat.
The San Francisco. Is it? Yeah. Is that rice-a-roni?
Yeah.
Rice-a-roni.
I can't have rice anymore. I had rice the other night and it wasn't good for me, I guess.
Yeah.
It's sugary.
Well,
Did
yeah,
you
it's
know?
carby.
Yeah.
Carbs turn to sugar.
When you don't give a fuck about food for 100 years, and all of a sudden they go, "Oh yeah, well, that's why you're a fat fuck." They're like, "Oh, I thought it was just like, sweet tarts and shit." No, man, eat some fucking white rice. You're gonna gain some tits. There they are.
I mean, I think it depends on how often and how much.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean,
'cause,
I never got full.
With rice, because rice is the thing that expands in your belly and makes you feel like you eat it for and then you're like, oh, I'm not full, I could eat more, but wait 20 minutes and you're like bloated, you're like, oh, this rice.
Well, see, okay, now when I say full, I think that's what you're just not hungry anymore. I don't get that.
I don't have that either.
So I just keep going and going and going and going until I want to throw up and die. And yeah, so
I can't wait. I'm very sad that you have the diabetes. Okay. Yes.
It's just fine. It's okay.
Yes. But
thank you.
because that helped kickstart me to lose some weight. I feel like you're about to experience that too, especially because you have people that love you and they're gonna make you, I believe. I can't wait for you to get to that point when, as you're losing weight, you notice that, oh, I lost 10 pounds. Weird. It all directly was from my chin. Or
I cover up the chin, so I
Yeah.
don't really know there. But
wow, that was all titties.
Well, I'm gonna have that problem though, because if I lose too much weight, I'm gonna have the flying squirrel thing going on.
You just gotta deal with it, dude.
Yeah,
I gotta. It's just the way it is.
You gotta lose a lot before you get that.
Yeah, well,
I mean, a lot. But dude, if you lost 100 pounds, you're like me. If I lost 100 pounds, I'd still be fat.
Yeah, but you would be much, much happier.
There will be a
healthier.
huge difference because I lost 70 pounds 2 years ago, and there
Yeah.
was a huge difference.
Huge.
You'll feel better, everything else. Not enough to motivate me to keep it up.
no, when they were like, have you had any wounds on your foot? You can lose. You have any tingling? You can lose those toes. And I'm like, yeah, that's not. I'm pretty,
Not happening.
Yeah, like I'm slow and I'm not the best walker, but I still like to walk. So I like to be able to.
I'm not the best walker.
I'm not good at it, but I do it. And I'd like to continue doing it.
There's so many little weird things that happen when you lose like massive amounts of weight like that. Like all of a sudden you're like, I used to drive around to look for that closest parking spot, and now you park.
Yeah,
pull
but
in
doing
and you're like,
stupid
park-
shit like that, and like, I mean, it's not stupid, obviously, but it's like, oh, what am I in the fucking lifestyle now? Like, this is fucking trendy for me now. Like,
No, it's just healthy.
I know, but I'm kind of snooty at it because
Oh.
when I had the fat mindset and I ever saw people like doing shit like that, I'm like, fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? And now I'm them.
It's weird. So, no, I'm different. If I see a skinny person doing that, I'm like, fuck you.
Okay.
But if I see a fat person doing that to save his life, I'm like, good for you.
Oh, I used to look at him and go, oh, honey, just park closer.
Which is stupid because that's the reason the person is skinny and doesn't have to.
Yeah,
It's a stupid mindset. I fully understand that that is a
your
fucked up-
self-hate is projecting
dumbest-
onto everyone
Yeah,
else.
I'm just
it's
jealous.
their fault I'm fat, you bitch.
That's I'm still fat. Like I understand that, and I know there is this part of my brain going, dude, 40 more pounds. Like you could do it, but I'm like, I got to where I'm not taking.
Yeah,
meds.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Just pointed at Jeremy. I got to where
It's
I'm not-
fine. I'll be the target. It's cool.
Dude, I'm telling you, to me, when they came in and said, hey, you got to take these meds, these diet pills.
See, now that's different. When the doctor puts me on more meds, I'm like, that's a hell of a lot easier to take those pills at night than diet.
That is true.
No, I'm being wrong. I mean, I actually. That was a great year when I lost that weight.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great year. I felt great, everything about it. But there's a mental thing going on where a switch gets switched in me, and then a switch gets turned off. And when when the switch gets turned off, I have a hard time turning it back on. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, well, I mean, the threat of losing my feet was kind of it. I mean, they weren't like, you're about to lose your feet, but they were just like, so with this, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, shit.
I could just see you too, Jeremy. Well, if I lost my foot, would they still let me be on the podcast?
Right.
I'd have to carry me
Oh,
down.
then
Would they
you
be
think-
all right with my stump stink?
then Jeremy would think I have to give him free shit.
Still fucking $5 a print for you, bitch.
Right. Motherfucker.
And that little thing you got going, it smells weird.
Yeah.
So,
And that's
move.
not saying that other people who have stumps have stinky stumps. I just know me. Like, I'm not.
You're not gonna be clean.
No, yeah, no. I mean,
You're not gonna jump in the pool.
get back here. Take a whiff right now. I took a shower this morning. I guarantee it's not fucking pleasant. I haven't even sweated today yet, so it's just me.
I can't wait.
For what?
Watching you.
Oh, watching me? Yeah, I had flying squirrel. I'm telling you, it's coming.
You should stream this process. online.
What?
Come on, dude.
What?
If you
Eating
just-
vegetables instead of fucking Burger
your
King?
OnlyFans. I mean, your OnlyFans would be. I mean, think about what you put on Facebook now when you walk out and fart outside your front door. I mean,
Yeah.
scaring the squirrels away.
It's just giving you a sound of what my butthole
Glance up,
could do. Check
glance
this
up at the
out.
screen. Doesn't Travis look naked? Or like he has a shirt off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Travis fucking was feeling funky.
I want my shirt off so bad.
He goes upstairs, says, "Hey, you guys need anything?" "No, we'll be all right." Okay. Disappears. Don't think nothing about it. Comes down. He's a little moist. What the fuck? I just jump in the pool.
That's pretty much how I start every day.
Dude, if I had a pool, I'd do that too. I'd be like,
Oh, God.
"Hey, I'll be right back, guys." And just middle of a party, just whoosh, dip, come back in like nothing ever happened. Pick my drink back up.
I jumped in it yesterday at one point, and it might not have been the greatest time to jump in it because I hit the water and I just kind of closed my eyes and like kind of did this like weird roll. And all of a
You're
sudden
like,
I was
I could just stay here
just
forever.
stay down here.
If I don't think about breathing, I don't have to breathe.
Who would save me? Nobody, because Kyle just floated in here for a half an hour and nobody gave a fuck.
He was face down.
Wow. Kyle was a little ramped up yesterday.
I missed this. I was cleaning my stupid basement all day. What happened? Anything exciting?
Just had a little pool get together and the Riegers and the Moors, and there was 6 of us for probably about a good hour. Stephen Courtney stopped in, and I think they got here just about that right time where people were feeling pretty good, and Heidi hadn't even made blue motorcycles yet. So about 2 hours later, Heidi made blue motorcycles, and holy shit. Yeah, it got a little... at one point, there was only 3 people awake. Yep.
Does that mean people became awake again?
They did.
Or-
Awake. Yeah, they did, I believe.
Chloroform wear it off.
Too fucked up. I'm going to sleep for a couple minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could you just sleep on cement
No.
next to the pool? Could you do that?
Never.
Not in my right mind.
Old man Kyle, man, it don't matter. You do cannonballs and shit, and water will be going up over top of them. Sleep right through that.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. I can't imagine him sleeping. When I was here, he was kind of he was ADD in it and changing subjects mid subject and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are blue motorcycles?
My understanding of a blue motorcycle, and I am not a professional by any means, but it is it's a form of a Long Island iced tea, but it uses blue.
Maui.
No, I think it's a
It's just fun to say.
what's the vodka that's blue? UV. So then it has a blue instead of when you have a Long Island iced tea, you use Coke and it looks brown or whatever. I think. Yeah. It was dangerous.
There's a recipe right here.
Could you read that off?
Yeah, we got
I was putting in my body.
3/4 of fluid ounces of vodka, 3/4 fluid ounces of tequila, rum, gin, blue Curaçao or Curacao, 1 dash of sour mix, and 2 fluid ounces of lemon lime flavored carbonated beverage, and 1 slice of fresh lemon. Did you have the fresh lemon?
She did.
Nice.
Wow, that is a liquor filled
Yeah, yeah, that'll make you wet your pants.
It was awesome.
But if you're laying face first down next to the pool, it doesn't matter if you wet your pants.
No, it was good. A couple things about having a darty though that I don't like, which I was informed a darty is a day party.
Oh.
So
Is that the going to bed way too early?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, it was 8 o'clock, and people are like, okay, see you guys later.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well, yeah. You're drinking in the sun. It kicks your ass.
the goal is they stay the night at my house. It's not find an appropriate time to go home.
I've always wanted to day drink. And the couple of times that I've done it, I regretted it just because I was in bed before it was even dark, and I just felt all fucked up. I like to party more at night, you know?
I like to do both.
Well, yeah, that's it's good.
I want to
Glad that you can do it.
Start early.
The pub pedal really kicks your ass too.
Oh, I could see that being bad news.
Curtis Ackerman says, my wife just said, aren't they a little old to be partying until they pass out?
Yes.
Nah.
You got to remember something.
Nah.
When I met Travis, he never drank.
A drop.
A drop. This is 10 years ago, and that was probably the first 5 years of our relationship.
You were a bad influence on me.
You were
I was
you
not.
were sober when I met you.
And then, so Travis...
Lame.
And Travis
I
didn't...
still liked you.
You didn't drink in high
Not
school.
as much.
Not at all.
Travis never was a high school kid, so now he's a high school kid.
Oh, I'm worse than a high school kid.
Yeah. He's that college guy that just keeps hanging out.
He's a high school kid that's got his own
He
house.
doesn't go to the school, but he's at all the parties.
And can do whatever he wants because his parents are always gone.
I've never heard of a goddamn darty, though.
I have never heard of it.
I've never heard of a darty.
But let me tell you,
Yeah.
darting is the way to go.
Even with the setbacks, huh?
Well, I just need to find.
Better
You
friends?
need to find a second string.
Yes, I need to find.
You
Someone
weren't
who's,
tired
Um,
early. You could have kept going.
Cocaine. That's how it starts.
I gotta stay away from drugs, dude. I gotta stay away from.
Well, then there's no other solution, my friend.
Yeah.
If you're going to stay away from the drugs, then you're just going to have to darty and pass out during the
you-
day.
I don't pass out though. Yeah.
You didn't seem to be hitting.
Or your friends will.
You didn't seem to be hitting it as hard through the day as everybody else seemed to be.
I don't think I drink like
when I
everyone
was
else
there.
does either. Like,
See, I'm under the assumption that you're just like chug, 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 but...
Well, he wasn't yesterday.
Okay.
for starters, I don't drink beer.
True.
Which some people would be like, yeah, but you could drink 12 beers and be, you know.
That's why I do it, a social drinker. So I
Yeah.
just like the...
Well, that's like I'm more mixed drinks, but I like strong mixed drinks, but I don't like just hammer it. But I don't know, like I don't. It does not affect me the same way it affects other people. But I also agree too. I don't drink like. I don't pound drinks like other people do.
Yeah. I usually, when I have a good plan, it's usually hard and fast and quick within
Me
like
too,
4
but-
hours, and then it's
Me
bedtime.
too. But I don't start until later.
Yeah.
And if you don't like, I guess too, you know, like if what you're drinking is something that's more of a sipper, because it's not, when you come over here, you're not asking me for, you're usually like, just give me whiskey and a glass, and I don't think that's something you just,
No, you sip
No, that's like a sippy thing, and
Yeah.
I like to, I have awkward pauses because usually I'm baked too. So I'm like, I said weird shit, goo, 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 let somebody else fucking interject.
That's hilarious.
I said weird shit.
so,
So I'm just gonna drink.
so yeah, if I got oh okay, he's drinking, my turn.
See, the thing about that I like about usually the people that most of the people are saying weird shit.
Yeah, well, that's true.
So
That's true, but I just there's like an edge. There's just like this. Oh shit! Like I can tell because everybody kind of goes, I'm like, well, that was it. That's where I fucked up. Damn it.
that was the one.
Yep. I knew it'd come to haunt me someday.
We talked about some weird shit yesterday.
Yeah.
At least when I was here.
You were totally sober.
No, but we still talked about weird shit.
I know. Well, everyone else wasn't sober.
I talked about weird shit.
He's like the guy, like when you're on acid. He's like the sober guy that comes in. He's like, ooh.
There might have been some weird conversations. I do maybe recall a few weird conversations.
Yeah.
Oh, like?
Felt pretty normal here, though.
I don't know if we should talk about it.
You brought it up!
Just told you that we had some weird conversations.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
Next time you have to come.
That's true.
Yep. Then you can be a part of those weird conversations.
Yeah, I guess. Probably start them. Have to take long drink pauses.
We'll just make sure you got a water, too. Yep.
So, Claire dropped her phone in a pool. And it didn't come back.
Oh.
Now, this is a touchy subject.
I'm just like first world fucking problems. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We have insurance on it, right? We've got pretty good insurance on the phone, so we can get a replacement fairly cheap. But I feel that they still, like, whether they really want to punish you for losing your phone.
Okay.
Anyways, so, but they want to be as nice as possible about it. They want to make it look like they're trying to be good to you, but really they're putting you through hell. Because she gets her phone, like, next day. There's some simple instructions inside the box to get it activated that don't work. Every time I've had a replacement phone, those instructions do not work, and I have to call to get it activated. I have Verizon, so I call Verizon. Well, I have Verizon for my carrier, but Verizon has another company called Assurion to get your replacement through.
Should have done AppleCare.
I'm not rich, Cody.
Same price.
Same price.
It's
See,
a
that's the
month-
prices he knows about.
It's a monthly. AppleCare is up front, isn't it?
You can pay monthly.
They never offered me AppleCare at Verizon.
How old is the phone?
It was less than 2 years.
iPhone?
Yeah. I don't know.
It should have been rated for 20 feet for 30 minutes or something like that.
I don't know. It didn't work. All right. I told my wife that. I go, well, they're waterproof, so to some extent. So should have been fine. But we don't know how long it was in the pool. See, Claire didn't know it was in the pool. She's at the pool, and then somebody's swimming, and they come up with a phone, and they're like, "Yeah, there's this phone. Whose is it?" And she's like, "Oh, it's mine."
Can you imagine how fucking devastating that has to be for a child?
It's sad how devastating it is to a child. It's sad because I think that our society is going to suffer for this addiction to being constantly connected to everybody all the time and not ever having real relationships with people. And
Yeah,
the
but do you
weirdness of it all.
really like real relationships with people?
I like the absence of them. In other words,
What would you... I don't want to derail this too much here, but over the last 10 years, I would say you have become very close with a group of people.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
That you don't live in the same state.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
How would you feel if you lost your phone and you no longer could have that relationship with that crew of people?
I can have that relationship with that crew of people because I can still call them.
I remember when Steve used to call me. Now he won't text me back.
No, he won't answer a
And
text.
I do that a lot too.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
ask him like a Zelda question or tell him like a Zelda thing that I've been doing.
Oh,
2 days later,
I
I'm
would have
like,
thought that would have got him.
You think?
Oh, you
It
guys
says
don't understand.
red yesterday.
Yeah, you know what? I'm at my desk at work. The text comes in. I've got somebody sitting there I'm talking to that's work. I look at it and I go, "Oh, Jeremy wants to talk about Zelda. I can't do that right now. I'll get back to him later." And I set down my phone and then I continue my thing and then someone else comes in my office and then I go over here and then I have another thing to deal with. And by the time all that's done, I forgot Jeremy ever texted me. That's what happens to me all the time.
Jimmy, what are you doing at
Friday, June 16th at 4:58 p.m.
I thought you worked during the day.
The fucking Skeletor looks amazing. Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday, 9:03 p.m. Just beat all of the Master Koga battles. That's a Zelda thing.
Is it still you sending this?
Yes.
Okay. So there's
Thursday, 8:09 p.m. What the fuck, bruh? I crave your attention. You're a tease. Playing hard to get, I see. True alpha, I suppose. I ain't even mad. I gotta respect it. He says sorry. But then we talked about Zelda for a while. But yeah. So
Okay, so I guess it's at night that I'm doing this.
yeah.
Piper's in the chat, by the way.
Piper.
Piper McCarthy. Apparently, I'm signed in as my daughter, and I'm not smart enough to change it. Why the fuck is Trav in my chair?
It's not your chair anymore, bitch.
This is what happens when you ain't around, Pete. Shit in your chair.
Yep.
He moved up the
ladder.
Moved up the monkey hierarchy.
Yeah.
Also, this is not plugged in.
What's not plugged in? Oh, that sucks. Why
Yeah,
not?
it is. It's plugged in.
Talk into it.
Test.
Yeah, you're there.
Oh, Maverick said it wasn't.
Maybe you should, because he's 4 foot away from the mic. That's why you can't hear him. You gotta do what you just did.
I do.
You do. You just did.
You haven't been.
Need to give him like a headset.
Throwing shots, and you were definitely on mic, not on mic. It's when he gets something really good, then he leans up.
So I call Verizon to get my phone, get my daughter's phone. What do you call it? Activated. Because she can't get anything, right? She's got nothing. And I wait on hold forever. I finally get somebody. They say to me, they go through this thing. Okay, so the weird thing is I didn't have a SIM card. The new one didn't come with a SIM card. Claire opened up her old one and there's no SIM card.
Oh.
There are eSIM cards, apparently. Electronic SIM cards. They're not physical SIM cards. I didn't know this. I learned this through this process, okay? So, Claire swears to me that she didn't just lose her SIM card. It didn't fall out. She swears to me. She's like, it just wasn't there. And I'm like, okay. So I tell them, I'm like, hey, my daughter's old. This new phone didn't come with a SIM card, and I can't take the SIM card out of my old phone because that son of a bitch didn't have one. And they're like, oh, well, there are eSIM cards, so maybe your daughter's old phone didn't have one. That's okay. We can get you going. They couldn't get me going. I was on the phone with them for over an hour before they said, you got to go to Assyrian. You got to call Assyrian. We can't help you anymore.
So they lied to you.
They lied to me. They direct me to Assyrian. I didn't even have to call Assyrian. I call Assyrian. I wait for 45 minutes for someone to pick up the phone. When they finally do pick up the phone, they go, yeah, we can't help you with that. You're going to have to go to Verizon.
Yeah.
We'll send you back to Verizon.
Did they know who they were talking to?
The fucking alpha.
Were you wearing your sunglasses?
Oh.
Well.
I go back to Verizon. This guy answers the phone. He's really nice. And all of these people do the same shit, and I think it's antagonizing. They're like, sitting there, click. Can I have your 10-digit number?
I love his sound effects.
Give me your 10-digit phone number. I'm like, I had to type that in to get to you, and you don't know. Why did I have to type it in to get to you, and you not know what it is? I'm sorry, sir, but I need your 10-digit number. Okay, so I give him this 10-digit number. He's like, just a minute, harder. I will have to come back. Just hold on to the line, sir. He disappears, plays music for a minute, come back. Can I have your 10-digit number? I just gave you the 10-digit number. Sorry, sir. I'm gonna need it again. 10-digit number. He's typing it in again. Then it's just quiet. And they say this shit, and I think they're antagonizing me. And they're like, "Oh, sir, I just wanted to say, congratulations on your new phone." Congratulations on your new phone.
I wonder how many people that have to say that shit, because you know it's on their fucking list of shit you got to say, right? I wonder how many people just want to kill themselves after they fucking say that.
And I'm like, yeah, what do I say to that? What do you say to that? Thank you?
Fucking thanks, asshole.
Thanks. Congratulations on this fucking phone that my daughter flipped into a pool and I had to get replaced and I have to pay a co-payment to, or a deductible for. And then I got to sit here and do this when I got a million other things I'd rather be doing. Congratulations. I would rather him say, fuck you, you got fucked.
Right. Just
Then
be
at least
honest with me, you cunt.
You know?
I'm kind of getting the vibe here that the top G is maybe kind of losing.
Kind of a lowercase G.
Yeah, it's making me kind of feel like maybe it's time for one of us to.
Low G.
No, you want it? All right.
Are you having a chest beat off?
Dude, can't handle this. I just shut you guys the fuck up, didn't I?
I didn't even attempt.
I just came down.
I know my place in the chimp empire.
I just came down.
I watched Chimp Empire, by the way. Riveting, dude.
It's fantastic.
It's fucking awesome. Never thought in a million years. Me and Laura watching that bitch, and I'm like, this is beautiful.
Christine's pregnant.
This show, thanks to you, had an uptick of 4 new viewers.
I didn't know they ate little monkeys. It's fucked, dude.
They fucking eat little monkeys.
They eat monkeys. What? I'm like, no, they only eat bananas. Duh. Well, and bugs, I guess.
No, they
Dude,
see
it's
a little
fucked.
monkey up in a tree and they're like,
Yeah, I'm like, what are they going after, I wonder? Oh!
tear that motherfucker
Snap!
apart.
Just eat right fucking. They don't cook it. They don't cook it.
What do you expect? You think the female monkeys have KitchenAids?
They're so much like us. They haven't discovered how to roast shit yet. It upsets me. I want to help them.
Oh. That was where the line was. They didn't even cook it.
It was so bloody. It's fucking nuts, though. It was good.
You happen to leave that part out.
I don't want to spoil everything.
Oh, no. That's why you go for it, man.
Want me to tell you what happens to pork pie?
Oh, pork pie. Terrible name, but goddamn.
Billy Bay says this story is just as frustrating as living it.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm guessing the phone's
Yeah, yeah.
It was fucking hell, and I'm pissed. And I mean, after that, I never did get the phone activated. 3 hours.
So you just have a phone that doesn't work now?
No, gosh darn, dude. We got it working because I finally said to Claire, I said, don't we have another phone around here? Like an old phone that might have a SIM card in it. And so she's like, no, I looked for it. I couldn't find it. And I'm like, look again. So she looks for it again. She finds it. She gives it to me. I pull it out. I pull the SIM card out of that one. I put that in the new one. And then Courtney gets home. She walks in the door because she was gone. And I'm like, I'm done with this. I put a SIM card in this thing. I'm not talking to him again. I've been on the phone for 3 hours. I'm going to fucking lose my shit. And Courtney called. And because apparently, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Claire lost the SIM card. And it didn't have an eSIM card because Courtney was on the phone with him for 20 minutes and got the damn thing going. But the point of it is,
that wasn't so hard.
the point of it is after all that, it's the stupid comments of, congratulations on your new cell phone. Sir, so how's your day going so far? Well, I've been on the phone for 2 hours with you people, and I got other shit to do, so it's pretty shitty. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I'll really try to do my best to get you. And I'm like, fuck you. You can't do shit. You can't even tell me. I mean, shouldn't
No.
they be able to tell me whether or not I need a SIM card? Shouldn't the first person have been able to go, yeah, dude, that thing needs a SIM card or it ain't going to work? But nobody could tell me that.
Also, the only thing I get from this whole conversation is he gave 2 hours of his fucking life to some dude on the phone. Mm-hmm. He won't even respond
Won't
to your
even
text
fucking
message.
respond to my text messages. Fuck.
2 hours on the phone with somebody. It wasn't even his
It's like
phone.
I got to take something away from him for to get his attention.
You know what I bet would do it? You know what I bet would do it?
What?
Dick pics.
Dick pics. Yeah.
No.
Can you send me some, please?
I don't like dick pics.
I know, but you would reply.
It just be like finding the Easter egg in the fucking Easter grass.
It's in there.
Pics.
Why'd you send me a picture of the forest? Just look.
Look, see, it's poking right there. There it is. Hello.
I thought that was a pebble. In
Peblet. Emil says, hello, Steven. Hoping he will reply sometime. You got to pay. And even then, he hasn't said shit yet. It's been 4 seconds.
Oh, geez, now I got to reply. See, I just don't... Look, I don't have time.
I guess that's a reply.
I don't have time.
No
Time
reply.
for- Too many
Steven,
people want my attention.
no reply is the biggest reply. Okay. Curtis says Courtney's the real top G.
No, I did all the groundwork.
I bet she put on
I loosened the
shades.
cap.
I did all the groundwork. I put the SIM card in the phone. I had it all set. She just took the slow road to fucking the store. Easy. Easy peasy.
Sounds like she got the phone fixed.
Yeah.
Sounds. She could have never done it without me. Could have never.
Oh.
All right.
Went to see Top Gun the other day.
What, you mean like 1986?
Yep.
Top Gun?
Yep. Top Gun was showing.
Did you see me in it?
See you in it? No. Why would I see you in it?
There's a scene when they're on the beach.
Oh, volleyball scene?
Yeah, if you look in the background. Me and Max. Me and Max are there.
Oh, yeah, there is a... Yeah, okay.
You were in Ghostbusters as well.
No, we went downtown there.
Still
Where they
waiting
were,
for some of those checks.
they were doing movies on the deck of the LST 393.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
The ship downtown, and it's free. So we went down there, brought our little bag chairs, sat down, watched Top Gun, first one, and it occurred to me that show, that Maverick sucks. Iceman is the real hero. Iceman is the man. I mean, you've all seen this, right?
It's been a long
Been a long time.
And I was not a Top Gun lover.
I like the theme, and I played the video game, but I hated the video game. So I like the theme.
Did you guys watch the second one?
Yeah,
Not at all.
No.
What?
I know. I've been told. Great movie.
it is a great movie.
Someday I will.
So fucking Maverick loses his buddy Goose. He's fucking all whining about it and shit because his buddy died. And then he decides to stay, even though he's emotionally unstable. He decides to stay in the Navy and become an actual fighter pilot. So then there's a conflict that there happens, and Maverick has to go up and be Iceman's wingman. Well, actually, he's not the original wingman. He had someone else. That guy gets shot down. They have to launch Maverick up there. Maverick has to get to the fight as fast as he can. And when he gets to the fight, all this time is happening. Iceman is up there alone against 5 MiGs fucking fighting him off, and they can't fucking get Iceman. They just show this cluster of fucking dogfight up there. Iceman's like, get over here, Maverick, I need you, fuck this fucking sucks. And he's saying all this shit, and Maverick's like, I'm coming, I'm supersonic. And it's like, boom, and he fucking comes in, Maverick flies in there, gets to the scene, sees this fucking dogfight that fucking Iceman is holding on for dear life, trying to keep himself alive. And Iceman's like, oh, fuck, I just got sad about Goose. I can't fight right now. So he flies off, and everybody's like, Maverick's disengaging. And they're like, he's just sitting up there doing nothing while Iceman's gonna die any minute. But those fuckers can't get Iceman because he's ice cold. You get scared, do something stupid, and he's got you. They even say it in the movie. And that fucker's up there, and he's just...
Hence the name.
Yeah. And he's up there, and he's like, and Maverick's still like, God damn it, I knew this was gonna fucking happen, and everything, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, Maverick, he pulls Goose's dog tags out, and he's looking at him in his hand. And he's like, breathing hard, and then he's like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna be Maverick now. And then Maverick gets into the fucking fight and helps Iceman shoot these guys down, right?
Okay.
Maverick just totally fucked up. Like, when he lands that plane, shouldn't they come up to him and go, Maverick, get down, you're fucking,
yeah, you're gone.
You're mental.
Yeah.
You fucking just left the guy out there for like 3 minutes to fight off 5 MiGs all by himself. No, everybody's like, oh, fucking Maverick, let's hug you and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, bullshit, you can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit, you can be mine. And they give Maverick, they're like, hey, you can do anything you want after this because you're such a fucking stud and everything, and you get to teach wherever you want. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we constantly in America always elevating the dipshit?
Well, obviously, it's been going on for a long time.
It is, and we're going to fuck this country up. So I just wanted to say, as I got up...
It's like why we call you the alpha, right? Elevating the dipshit. I love you, Steve. Please don't cast me out. Please don't stop grooming me. I'll groom you twice as much.
Steve's Maverick.
No, I'm Iceman. So I get up, the movie ends, everybody gets up, and they start putting their bags to, and I feel like I just have to let everybody know my thoughts.
Gather around, everyone.
So we were there with a couple other people. So I take a message from Pete. I take a cue from Pete McCarthy, and I start talking to my family in a loud manner, so that everybody else can hear. Travis knows what I'm talking about.
So you're taking stuff from the other host. That's not very alpha of you.
I just thought I'd try it.
Okay. All right.
And so I'm explaining my thoughts about how Iceman is the real hero of this movie and blah blah blah, and expecting people to like chime in and be like, "Yeah, you're right, man. Well, you really enlightened me." But nobody did it, and I just felt like an asshole. And I thought, well, this is what Pete feels like all the time. We've all seen Pete do that. And I was ashamed of myself after I did it. I'm like, I'll never do that again.
Super chat.
Top G's can grow. Can learn.
From Jesse, we have, does Steve know this is just a movie and didn't really happen?
It still inspired a generation or two of people.
You think maybe people got upset and don't give Val Kilmer much credit because he played Batman?
No, this is way before Batman.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, over the years.
Mm.
Do you think maybe that soured people's views of him?
I don't think that soured people's views on Val Kilmer. The Batman movie? Mm-hmm. Which Batman was his?
He was the third one. Or, the third movie. So, Batman and Batman Forever.
Riddler,
yeah, Two-Face.
Riddler and Two-Face.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure he wasn't the second Batman?
No, well, the second
movie
was
the third movie.
The first two were both Michael Keaton.
Right.
And then it went to Clooney, who was Batman and Robin, wasn't he?
He did the last one, and that ruined everything.
Wasn't Robin in the Val Kilmer one, though, too?
He was introduced in that one, yeah. When he did the laundry.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
I would never go back and watch those.
Batman
I did.
Forever, 1995.
Yeah. Had Kiss from a Rose on the soundtrack.
Ooh.
Hot tune right there.
I actually liked Val Kilmer as Batman.
You know what? Watching it, it was when I had COVID. I was laying there and the first time, and I watched that one again. And aside from that movie starts off really like in the same vein as like the first and second, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
And then Jim Carrey gets in.
Oh God, so that was a Jim Carrey one.
And I fucking love Jim Carrey. Well, maybe more so back then. Not that I have anything against him now. It's just I've seen everything he's had to do.
Though, too.
Right.
Yep.
And I get that he was the it thing right then, but like, it's just too much. It really is. Like and I get that's why they hired him and
they wanted.
He did exactly what they wanted him to do. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Plus, when you see him like and spinning shit, and you can see his big fucking sack, like.
Yeah, it was impressive.
It was impressive, but like it makes me not take him as unserious. You know what I mean? Like
I don't remember his sack.
It totally made me take him serious when you see a guy's package like that.
Right. Well,
like,
yeah, he's supposed to be kind of like silly and like the funny, the weird, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, but he's got like giant package.
Have you guys been pickle gazing like your entire lives?
Absolutely.
Started with Dukes of Hazzard.
What?
Whoa, that was quick.
He's been waiting all this time to fucking finally release that
Duke always
information.
had a big. He always looked like he was packing. He'd slide across the freaking hood of the General Lee and stop, and I'd be like, "Damn, I hope I have a." I was like 5. I'm like, man, I hope I have a big lump in my pants like that, but I don't.
I hope they call me Boss Hog.
I mean, Tom Wopat, he was okay, but John Schneider, now he really had the bulge.
He was the hot one. Curtis says Steven's irritated because he said something to his family and they didn't respond. That would suck for someone to not respond to you, right, Jeremy? I don't know.
No, I was not mad at my family for not responding. I thought I was going to win the crowd. The people around that I was talking so loud for them to hear.
He thought he was having his Maximus moment in the arena, and everyone was going to.
Are you not entertained?
Just every time the credits roll on a movie at home, Steve stands up and starts bitching to his family.
And then he turns around, Roy?
Yeah.
Who's Roy?
I've seen this be done over and over by Pete.
Yeah. It's kind of one of his things.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, weren't you with like a bunch of veterans on this Navy ship?
Well, he's definitely with a bunch of lame asses, that's for sure.
No, I mean there was
Whose idea was it to go see that?
Courtney.
Okay.
She wanted to do that. She loves the movie Top Gun. I think because she's
The Top G said, "Hey, we're going to see fucking Top Gun again."
Also known as Top G. For short. That's why. You know that's fucking why.
I fucking loved that movie when I was a kid.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Lots of sunglasses indoors scenes. I noticed. If you really watch the show and see how many times you see somebody do this, you're like, always taking their glasses off, or putting them on, or they'll do the put them on scene, and then Tom Cruise makes his little Tom Cruise face, and everybody's like, especially back then before they knew how fucking weird he is, everybody's like, oh, I just creamed my panties because he's fucking hot, but now
Don't be so glib.
Glib.
Come on, Steven. Don't be so glib.
And Chris Lefebvre didn't pay for this, but he makes a good fucking point. He says, we already knew this. Elias Koteas, Ninja Turtles 1990, had the Casey Jones sweatpants bulge that you could never get past.
That's true. Casey Jones was always pulling up those sweatpants.
And Steve is much more of a pickle gazer than I am.
You gotta know.
But I've been an admitted pickle gazer.
In Top Gun, how was the pickle gazing?
Yeah.
Those 80s jeans, they didn't really accentuate the pickle very good, and they were on the military outfits too a lot, so it was really hard to really get a beat on it. I was trying.
He's trying to beat on it, but
I got a beat on it later, though.
Mental note. In my dreams, the bulge is so much bigger. He's trying
like I'm
to
attracted.
splice the when he's in his underwear. And was it Cocktail?
No.
Was that the movie?
Risky Business.
Risky Business. There you go. He's like, I know because I was gazing at the pickle there.
I don't think Tom Cruise has ever really impressed me with the bulge. Tom Cruise has got a weird build. He's really round-shouldered. He's got wider hips for a guy. He's short. He's built kind of... He's not real impressive.
I'm surprised you're not like a dog show judge or something.
should be,
Come
should
around
he?
and just grab the junk and... You got some hefty balls.
Not neutered, my favorite.
That's how you should meet and greet everyone at like PowerCon. Just walk up and just grab their nuts and judge them right away.
I was trying to think of something fun we could do at
I don't
PowerCon.
do that because it happened to me. What? It's not really a laughing matter.
Oh boy.
Can you?
Yeah, I mean
Can you-
we're waiting.
So there was this kid in first grade that
Oh fuck.
I'm not going to name him. But I think some things were happening to him at home.
Are you not naming him because we know him?
You do not know him.
Okay, good.
Anyways, he was kind of my friend. He's the first person who taught me about sex.
First grade?
Yeah. I was on the monkey bars. And there was this girl
He
named...
called it his monkey bar.
And there was this girl... that I...
He went.
Big surprise. It goes all the way back to first. Steve's on the top of it.
Oh shit! I can push the button on this thing. They're gonna be like, "What happened at 11:09?"
Was there a cardiac moment?
Like we were talking about jacking off dudes and something. I don't know.
Well, we got to explain it for those that don't know. Jeremy's got a heart monitor.
Oh, yeah,
He's got a heart
I
monitor
got this
on.
heart monitor thing. It's got like a button, like so if something crazy, like I feel some crazy shit or something, I'm supposed to push it and document what it felt. I just tried to beat my chest, yo.
You're so fucking old.
I know.
We're doing a podcast about toys. We're fucking dying.
We haven't even gotten to the toys yet.
We're getting there.
This is literally going to be us bitching
I
about
have to
getting
finish
old.
the story about getting my balls cupped.
Okay. Proceed.
So I'm on the monkey bars, and I confide in my buddy that I kind of have feelings
Your arms are too short and you can't reach the next bar.
for this girl in our class. And he looks at me and he says, "No, this is the first time I've ever heard this." He says, "You want a butt humper, don't you?" And I'm like, what?
So
I don't-
you're like 6
Sure. Yeah. Bro, yeah.
ish.
So he's like, "You want a butt humper, don't you?" And I'm like, what? Come again? And he's like, butt humping. I'm like, "No, I don't know butt humping." And he goes,
Jesse says, please don't tell this story.
he says, "Would you
Was
put..."
Jesse in your class with you?
I didn't want to say it was Jesse. Jesse's going, "Oh, that backfired." Jesse's at home going, "Oh shit, that's not how I meant for that to go."
These sons of bitches.
I didn't even super chat it.
I wasn't even going to listen today. What have I done?
So he tells me that that's how you. He says, "That's when you put your thing in her thing." I still didn't really understand. I kind of was like, "Well, I don't get how you put anything." I didn't really get it, obviously. But looking back on this whole situation, anyways, Dean had this weird thing. He did it to me twice. One time we were waiting in line. Oh, I just said first name, but oh well, no big deal.
We're going to get to the last name by the end of the story.
What would people call him now? Mr.
So I remember going to the back of the classroom with my little piece of wax paper for the teacher to get. She had the tub of paste, and she'd take that shit you used to eat, and she'd take that shit and she'd give you a little dollop for our art thing that day. And I was waiting in line for my little thing of paste, and Dean just turns towards me. And I remember the look on his face to this day. He was like gritting his teeth, like and he just grabbed my nuts, like through my jeans. He just grabbed a hold of them and just kind of squeezed them a little bit. And I was like, "What the hell is? Why? Why did he do that, Daddy?" I'm like 6, 5 maybe. And I never forget. I never forget that. And that wasn't the only time he did it. He did it one more time to me, and I don't remember exactly where, but I remember him grabbing my nuts again. And I was wondering how many kids he grabbed their nuts.
Probably a lot.
And what he was seeing at home, and why he knew what butt humping was.
But that was your awakening, though. He honked your hog, and you noticed Bo Duke had a giant package, and you've been noticing it ever since.
Maybe.
I don't know. The timeline is just pretty on.
It's not like I like male genitalia.
I don't think you dislike it,
I just
though.
respect it. I just, I see it and I'm like, okay.
I touch it more than I do female genitalia.
No,
how can I not respect it?
I never have grabbed a guy's.
No, your own count.
Dude, there was one time in this room.
What? No.
Yeah, I just happened to be over there.
I was trying to touch me with your wiener.
I wasn't quite trying to touch you, but you were trying to high five it.
I was trying to stiff arm you, so you couldn't touch me with your wiener.
But you were trying to stiff arm me, right?
Curtis says, I want a new podcast from Steven called Hogs and Dogs, where he judges packages and canines. The top G alphas, Hogs and Dogs.
Hogs and Dogs.
Ooh!
Catchy.
Oh, jeez.
And with that, I think we should go to Toy News.
Yeah. It's a great segue.
If you would have hung out another half an hour, you would have got some serious pickle gazing in over here yesterday.
Oh, I bet. That's why we can sense it. That's why we left.
You can smell it.
Like,
what's that?
Travis has had his clothes on for this many hours.
That's Travis's helmet for sure.
He's had this many drinks. It's this time of the day. It's time to go.
Something salty and warm in the air.
So was I molested?
Yeah.
I would say that probably is a molestation.
Did you listen to that thing that Kevin Smith said not that long ago, talking about how so he had a guy, like a kid when he was a kid, and it was an older kid, that talked him and some other girl into like either touching each other's stuff or like licking each other's stuff. Okay. So very young age, and he finally had this breakdown recently, and like had to go to a I don't know if it was a mental place or whatever, but I can't tell stories. But so anyway, and they talked about that, and apparently it was labeled as trauma to him. And he's like, well, how can that be trauma when, this guy had his face burned off or, whatever, something completely worse in his mind. And the people taught him, like, no, it's like trauma is trauma. Like, it doesn't matter. There's no levels. It's like you were either traumatized or you weren't. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Because your brain only recognizes it as, trauma. So I'm thinking that maybe
I refuse to be traumatized by that.
I don't know.
You're not going to allow it to happen.
No, I just spin it around and look at it like I got him. Like I
made him grab my shit.
Yeah.
I'm the top G. Honk my nuts.
Put myself in control. I'm like, yeah.
Well, there you go, folks. When you meet Steve, just don't shake his hand. Honk his nuts.
No. I don't really want that.
You don't
anymore.
I'm over that phase. I grew out of it at 7. Oh, fuck.
All right.
Condolences to anyone who's ever had their junk squanched and didn't want it squanched. Got some toys. Hey, look at this. So these are some Mega Man figures, of course. I want to say it's Jada Toys.
And none of them have very impressive packages.
They don't. They are robots. I guess they could have put packages on them, but they did not. I'm sure they will come in a package though. So we have Fireman, Mega Man, and Iceman, and these are cute as fuck, and they look just like the old drawings from the 80s, 1987, I believe. So yeah, you can just skim through those. That's fine. We don't need to spend a shit ton of time. But
Poor Jesse.
what is he?
I don't think I was even in school
He's-
when Steven was in first grade.
He's-
Or in the same state. He's doing damage control.
We're not in the same state now either.
You don't need to justify it, Jesse.
It's fine.
I'll see you later, Dean. I mean, Jesse.
So I don't know. I don't think that thing lights up, but
Oh.
well, whatever. The photographer did a cool job there, but I don't know. I think these look really fucking good.
It looks pretty posable.
Yeah.
Especially considering what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys know me. I'm super cutesy old Nintendo stuff. So
Well, I can understand why you'd love these.
These are the best Mega Man figures I've seen. I would get rid of all of my other Mega Man figures to get a full line of these.
That's weird.
Isn't it? Wait, what's weird?
Well,
That
usually.
I would get rid of all my stuff?
Yeah, usually the modern adaptation that's much better than the old vintage adaptation is not for you.
But in my case, they never put out figures for Mega Man when I was younger. I mean, obviously when I was younger, it's always when I was younger. But when I was a kid, I think they put out some in maybe the early to mid 90s, but they were like more muscular and taller. Like there was a cartoon around that time, so they didn't have this awesome look that was just like the fucking original artwork. So I don't know, very cool.
Nice.
I absolutely love Mega
How
Man.
much do these
so.
run?
I want to say they're like 20.
I was going to say they gotta be
And they're in
20.
stores? Or
They will be, yes. But they go. Hang on, I have the information here. So it's Wave 1, and they are going up for pre-order on tomorrow, Monday,
Oh.
at 9 a.m. at Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. So
I thought Entertainment Earth was defunct. Didn't they break down?
No.
they've had
few
some
other ones.
issues with some companies,
Yeah.
but nope, they still are around.
Okay.
No, it's I stopped in numerous toy stores this last week. I had to work that would put me into town where I was like, maybe I can look around here and hunt. There was a lot of toys on the shelves, but man, I did not buy a single item. Not to flip or to
Nah.
add into my own collection.
I know Target just got a bunch of the new Ninja Turtle stuff, the Jim Lawson 4-packs, and more cartoon stuff, I think. But mainly some of the comic shit. But, yeah, other than that, and I haven't even been there because, broke, don't want to tempt myself.
Yeah.
Although they did go up for sale earlier today on Target, so if you can find them, good luck.
It seems like there is a lot of cool toys on the shelves. I just have definitely lost the... I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm obviously still collecting toys, but that Marvel Legends, like the stuff, Star Wars Black Series, the stuff that I used to really enjoy going in there and finding, like when a wave would just first hit, like it's just not doing it.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Nope. Here we have a Dark Vader from SH Figure Arts. Yeah, that's all I know about him. But he was unveiled recently, I believe.
I
So
wonder what his scale is because remember the first Vader they did was so small it was weird.
That would be my question too. And obviously their stuff is amazing, but that really comes down to how big is it?
Yeah.
I almost typed in dark.
You said dark.
I know.
I just I couldn't buy a...
Holy fuck, 83 on Amazon. Dollars, not inches.
Yeah. I mean, that looks beautiful. And their stuff is, like, I still have a couple. I got the Jedi Luke still. I
Yeah.
still rock that. I still love that figure.
Whatever 170 millimeters is.
Yeah, but I need to know what it is compared to.
Yeah, I need to see it
There
in
are
a
other-
picture.
Oh, it's-
yeah.
It's like that's packaged. Never mind.
Like, I need to see, like, it, and you need to put a Luke next to it and see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Because Luke should be vastly smaller, and I don't think he really was in their first outing. And their scale was always the thing that was kind of wonky.
It's beautiful stuff. But
Yeah, good stuff, but
yep.
we don't, yeah.
Every once in a while, something with the hair, the paint on the hair would kind of bother me a little bit.
Well, yeah, even that Luke that is so good
It's
has
got
like a
some weird-
metallic look to his
Yeah.
hair, something really weird.
Yeah, it's a little almost 7 inches. So
That does sound big for
them.
them.
Yeah.
there you go.
Nice.
That's it.
Moving on. What's that?
You remember
I was
Jamiroquai?
gonna say, is
No.
that Jamiroquai?
It's fucking Jamiroquai.
One song, right?
Yeah.
One hit wonder.
Virtual insanity.
Virtual Insanity. Yeah.
And the video had him like going on the walls and like he's all over.
How
the
in the
fucking place.
fuck is this dude getting?
I don't know.
He was
He
a
can't be
one-hit
popular
wonder.
anymore, right?
That
He had one fucking song. I mean, I know he had more than one song. There was one in
I feel
Napoleon
like
Dynamite.
This
but
is kind of as people that there's action figures made after us. I feel like this company doing this is kind of like throwing poop at the rest of us that earned it. This is ridiculous. I think had one song.
yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah.
We
Had
got
one
300
song.
plus episodes. Seriously.
No, 290.
291 now. He's $100 pre-order. January 2024. He's about 6 inches tall. It says based on the music Star. So according to this, he's a star.
Star, what the hell? What's that dude got on Cody Cat?
Not shit. Yeah. So there you go. And that's
Song
also
wasn't even that good.
that's SH Figure Arts as well.
Maybe he's. SH Figure is, what are they? Is it from Japan?
I
believe so.
Yeah.
Japanese company? Maybe he's big over there.
Oh, that could be.
Like Hasselhoff, in Germany.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had a song on the Godzilla truck. What the fuck is that thing?
So this
Even
this
Cody
guy's
had
been
a
going.
visceral reaction
This guy's
to
been
that.
going around.
No,
This,
that's not real.
That's Skip Leg Day Superman.
look at his goddamn face.
I went right to the package.
What is that face? Like, here, let me show you this.
You went right to the diaper.
Look at that fucking thing.
Oh, wow, that's hilarious.
Look, it's Travis
Fuck. Is
With
that
his-
Bizarro?
with his butt chin and
Ugh, horrible. Who would do that?
What is up with the logo on?
That's Ultraman.
Oh, that's Ultra.
yeah.
that's,
Those two are
oh.
they're either the same wave or they,
That's,
I don't think it's a 2-pack.
different reality.
I don't understand.
Superman, bad guy. Ultraman is a bad guy.
I thought he was a robot.
That's a different Ultraman.
That's definitely a different Ultraman.
Uh,
I will say, man, if you DC people, they got to be super happy because McFarlane is pumping shit out. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
know they
Tons
might
of
not be
shit.
getting at what their selections would be, but those toys look cool on a shelf. The weird posability, but
And weird lookability sometimes.
it's
I don't like that either.
there is just something and the faces too. Like it's McFarlane Superman faces are like Mattel He-Man faces. Like they just can't fucking get a good one.
I can't understand that in today's day and age. Like I just can't understand it.
And the thing is, people, and not this one so much. This one, that looks all right. But like, oh, that's the one with the Doomsday. But just that fucking big cheeky fucking stupid. Like somebody said, yeah, that's the one. We're gonna put that on.
You know what that is? That's someone's cousin that works at McFarlane. And they're like, hey, Jimmy really wants to be Superman. So,
Yep.
Yeah. Jimmy from Sales. Let's put his face on there. See
Yeah.
if anybody notices. It's a freaking office gag.
Oh.
You ever see Jimmy from Sales Smile? He looks like a tool. Let's put him on Superman.
Let's see if he notices.
Oh.
On the other side, this Doomsday figure looks all right, but I just can't help but
Stupid.
see, he looks kind of like a boxer.
Why do that?
Does he look like a boxer?
I guarantee it's probably supposed to be like exactly what he looked like in that comic. But why would you do that? Like, you have the chance now to just put out a really amazing toy. Just put out a really amazing toy.
Well, some people may.
Tell me who they are.
I think the waist up looks awesome, but yeah, he looks like he should be in fucking Mike Tyson's Punch Out or some shit.
And I get what people would be like, I have to get this. That was a comic series I loved. But man, those green pants just.
Maybe even if they were a different shade or some fucking shit. I don't know. But yeah, there's just a couple of the McFarlane highlights. There's a bunch of other stuff that was.
I mean, they
unveiled,
do fit kind of snug, Steven.
Steve likes that. We got some G.I. Joe classified series.
Yeah, looks like Grunt.
That's Grunt, which is what my cousin used to say when he took a shit.
He used to
I gotta
say
go
Grunt.
I gotta go take a grunt.
Okay.
Yep.
Well.
So there you go. I'll never not think of that every time I think of grunt. Go ahead though. Sorry.
Love it. Love getting green shirts. I'm so glad they're giving them to us because I love the green shirts. So I'm excited.
How do you feel about the obviously with the Steel Brigade helmet there? Which it's not. I'm not saying that that's like a Steel Brigade helmet, but that is.
I think it's kind of cool. I'll never use it. He's gonna look like.
But what if you wanted 3 of them?
Well, there you go. You
Yep.
got grunts.
Yes.
You know, which is pretty cool. I like they've updated him. He's not just straight up grunt here. He's got more modern gear and more. Look at that's pretty cool.
Looks awesome.
Really good shot there.
And for those of you at home, we're looking at pictures. Obviously, that if you're not watching the YouTube.
You could definitely go to whoosh.com and find all these pictures.
That shot right there is G.I. Joe for me. Him, one knee down, shooting a AR, I think.
Or at least aiming it.
Yeah, I'm not too big on that helmet. That's the Steel Brigade looking helmet. I mean, not on that figure. I mean, I would never want that figure to have that displayed in mine,
But if you were gonna have the grunts, you would. You're just gonna buy one of him. You don't need 3 green shirts.
I'll probably buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the rest of the green shirts are, they look cool together. We've already got Snake Eyes, or not Snake Eyes. We've got Stalker. We've got Breaker. We've got Grunt now. I'm trying to think if there's any more in the mix yet. Oh, Rock and Roll is coming.
Seems like this line is really growing in a positive way. At first, I know people are kind of reluctant. Now they're nailing it for people.
I wanted to love it in the beginning, but it really wasn't It really wasn't doing it for me.
Because it wasn't. Because they weren't. They were
updating
nostalgia.
shit for no reason.
They didn't give you a nostalgia aspect to it.
Now,
just because it says Duke, if you don't look good, if you don't look like how you want him to look,
looks, they putting the gold on him and space, more like a space trooper or something. That's not like no.
Here we have
Joe fans are very. All toy fans, of course, but I feel like Joe fans are for the most part, know what they want, and it's for it to look exactly like it did.
I disagree. That does not look exactly like him.
This is Low Light. That's
think so?
Justice Curry's
it's
favorite.
got nods to. You look at that and you know exactly who that is.
No, I understand it's got nods, but it's updated. But I still feel like that looks exactly like the toy. I do. I think that Low Light looks exactly like the toy. Now, with that said, you got to remember the Low Light who was in my collection was the 30th anniversary Low Light that this looks like literally an upsized version.
That
of it.
looks like the 30th anniversary for sure, which was a very highly loved figure.
Detailed, beautiful.
Actually released it twice.
Yes.
They released it once, and it was so popular that they released it in a 2-pack later.
Just a great figure.
No, I'm very, Lowlight. I know that he's a very popular. I've always, he's a cool character. I never had Lowlight as a child. But he's a fun one.
It's just a great looking figure. Yeah, that's the Marauders pack, the 6-pack of them.
That's 3 3/4.
Yeah. Remember that Marauders? There was Slaughter's Marauders, and it was like a Yep, I'm pretty sure
got
he
a
came in
blue
that big pack.
hat.
Yeah, that's a different one. That's like version blah 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 whatever.
Interesting. Meanwhile, I have like 40 He-Mans with just barely any different colors. I'm
Well,
like,
this
but
one,
he's
his hair's
different.
going
Yeah.
like this.
I'm like, why the fuck do you want one with a blue hat?
I am still happy that I am just buying the ones that really speak to me. Grunt, nope. To be honest, Lowlight, nope. They're beautiful. I am so happy that Joe collectors are getting them. I just don't. I won't need them.
I'm starting to pick and choose. It's really hard. I'm really proud of you.
It's the only way I think I'm going to be able to still collect.
That's where I have to get now.
God damn you, 4 horsemen!
These are some of the best.
It's amazing.
It's the best. Some of the best stuff out there right now.
I like the next guy. I forget what I don't know G.I. Joe very well. The Snow Serpent.
Snow Serpent.
I love this. Of course, I love snow action figures anyway, but
I love this too. I love the snowboard.
Yep.
It's just a cool thing.
Dude, was it Snow Wolf?
Yeah.
Had the 2 boards on the side.
Yeah.
I played with those things. Did I play the shit out of that thing.
I'm not sure I like the skin hat. Especially, it can't be on every figure because it's like, they all hunt down a wolf?
I would have to see
they breed
that
them
in
just to
person.
make
Yeah,
hats.
I'm like, where's he getting these?
I'd have to see that in person.
I'm not sure, but I do like that look quite a bit.
Yeah.
Which I gotta be trying to be cognizant of those at home. That's Snow Serpent, and he doesn't have the wolf hat on, but he's got the like a cloak or cape, fur to keep warm. It looks pretty cool.
It's a neat. I mean, it's just neat. I will get one of him.
So you will get a Snow Serpent.
Dude, I struggle.
Are you gonna just have all
Cobra.
villains?
I'm gonna have. I really will. There's not a lot of Joe. There's not a lot of Joe characters like I need. There just isn't.
Will you get Hawk?
It's gonna depend what he looks like. To be honest, I like Hawk, but I don't really need.
What?
Travis is looking at his
Do
shelves.
I even have a good guy?
I'm trying. It doesn't look. I can't tell. I don't see any good
There's
guys.
no good guys in there. I do have a custom Chuckles that Brandon made me, a local guy here who's big time into Joe's. But besides that, I don't know if I have a good guy because I have a bunch I still got to open.
You don't even have a Snake Eyes?
You know what? I never really loved Snake Eyes. I loved Storm Shadow.
You're a bad guy lover.
I am a bad guy lover.
You're a
He-Man would
villain.
be the same thing if
I
I
like
still had the last bit of classics I had, it was a shelf of bad guys.
Yeah.
The bad guys were just always cooler to me. Always.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool though. But like I said, I'm kind of a sucker for snow figures. So
I'm really pumped.
looks cool.
He looks super cool. And I love that the snowboard
Now,
stands as a
did you do the
stand too.
Do you have the Dragonfly?
Dragonfly.
Apparently you don't.
Nope.
Because we should talk. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Keep talking. And
All right then.
Next.
We got some NECA convention exclusives reveals. I know they put some up for sale already. and it's probably over by now, but if you go to San Diego Comic-Con, I believe they will be there. These are the Ninja Turtles 3 figures. And we've talked about these before, but now we finally have some really good pictures of them. Look just like the movie. Unfortunately, they didn't look good in the movie, but there you are. They got the faces. They nailed them. Great figures. Not going to get them. I say that a lot, but it's true.
Well, what's the price on them?
Like probably $150 or something like that.
Yeah.
They look real good. The thing that actually I would like out of them, though, there's a picture in there somewhere where they have like everything that comes in the box, and they have heads for your. There you go. There's like 4 heads, kind of small there, but they all have different expressions, and they're for your figures that you've already gotten. So like your movie 1 or movie 2 turtles. So it's nice just to have a couple more expressive faces for them. Yeah, there you go. Those are the heads on the old bodies. Kind of neat. You could almost pinpoint the parts in the movies that they're happening. So, yeah. If you didn't grab them, like I said, I think San Diego Comic-Con is going to be your only way to get them now.
Pretty sure I never watched that movie.
Oh, it's not that great.
I'm sorry, you said 3, right?
Yeah, they travel back in time.
I watched 1 and 2 for sure. 3, I don't think I ever watched.
The concept was good, but the execution not so much. Maybe if they had run into like Usagi Yojimbo or
Something fun like
some
that.
Instead we get some like new characters and nobody gives a shit about that. Maybe they could have found Shredder was in the past too or something, even though he was supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, there you go. That's what we got. Next. Fucking Booberry, bitches. So I got Count Chocula and Frankenberry. And now here's Booberry. And look it, he glows in the dark.
What company?
Oh, shit.
Dollar General.
Dollar General. Jada Toys. There's only so much you can do when the character looks like that.
Right. I mean, they did a good job.
Yeah, nailed it perfect.
Yeah.
Got the little box of cereal with the glow front. I fucking love it.
It's fun that it glows in the dark.
Yeah, I love ghosts. I'll probably put them up with my Ghostbusters. That'd be fun. Slimer likes that cereal. Here you go.
Damn.
This was...
I can't wait to hear what Steve thinks about these.
Yeah. So Valiverse is going to be at PowerCon. They had this reveal at JoeCon, but it's going to be sold at PowerCon, but they'll also sell it online at some point. But the first time you can get it is going to be at PowerCon. The Swarm Horde. So your little insect-looking dude, at least with the mechanical wings and whatnot, but he's in red and black. So it's supposed to be like a Hordak homage, I guess. But... it's just red and black.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like, we tried.
Yeah.
I think there's one more picture of that. Yeah, there you go. All the stuff he comes with. I don't know.
I think it's super cool. I was a fan of the yellow and black.
Yeah,
so, yep.
and I have no desire for these figures at all. But that one, I was like, man, I kind of want that. And
Looks
now that I
cool.
see this, I'm like, I kind of want it. So maybe when I'm there, I'll pick him up.
Yeah, the great thing about Action Force is it seems like Val is doing a good job making sure stuff is available on the website.
Pretty good job at that. He's not doing a great job of adding new parts. It's a lot, like even more. I feel like even more than Mythic Legions, who has always tried to, at least in little increments. I feel like he's using the hell out of those molds.
I think you got to though. Like
I know, but he's done it enough. That
Yeah.
you'd think that there'd be some new stuff trickling in.
Billy Beige says, you mean Valacon. Yeah, I heard about that. A little bit of drama there.
That's the thing to me, and I'm glad we shared that with. I can't remember. I think I shared it in the Patreon group on Facebook. But I felt like, man, people were getting just butthurt about that statement, and I'm like, what? Why would you give a fuck? Like seriously, like Who cares?
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, that's the figure. Hell
Shit be
yeah.
crazy. Shit be crazy.
That was my low light.
And Billy Beige didn't pay for this, but he said they better make Fruit Brute in reference to the Boo Berry figure, and I totally agree. And Yummy Mummy, bitch.
Steve, I totally hear what you're saying about reused parts. To me, that figure is a figure they should make in multiple color schemes.
That specific figure, I have no problems with, especially for a con exclusive.
Yeah, and he's a true.
I'm just saying the line as a whole, I'm not seeing a lot of influx.
Well, you would know a lot better than me because you are buying them. You have a shelf of them. Yeah. I personally, that's a line that while I think they're cool and they look great and everything, I don't. But guess what? I'm gonna buy some of those at PowerCon.
Right.
And I think, if I remember right, I think he lowered the price.
Oh shit!
On his figures on the website, you can get them cheaper now. Like, who's doing that?
Yeah, dude. There's gonna be so many fucking toy companies.
Oh, at PowerCon.
At PowerCon,
no, it's ridiculous.
PowerCon's gonna be redonk.
Yeah. I bet it's not done either. It wouldn't surprise me if they still have a couple people that jump in because you see what's happening now with that show. PowerCon is.
It's already fucking. It's double the size than it was last year already.
It was awesome last year.
I know. I'm so fucking excited.
So I did pretty good at PowerCon last year selling, and I bought, we it's not like we brought a lot.
Yeah.
We drove cars.
Yeah.
And put the stuff in the back of our car. There's this part of me going, oh, there's going to be a lot more vendors there. Does that mean now that there's more competition? Well, there's probably going to be double the amount of people there, too.
Yeah.
Or hopefully more.
Hopefully more.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited
with all the big names, coming back, plus more.
Yep.
And then a bunch more, I hesitate to say celebrities, but guests, we'll call them. And then the vendors, tons of fucking vendors. So
I had a really weird interaction with Val recently, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Pete's list of things that he wants, for being a guest at a show, I forwarded that on, and Val was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah. That's totally understandable.
Yep.
Yeah, we're technically considered vendors there. Yeah. So I know some people have been like, how come your name's not on the list of special people and shit? Like, well, we're technically vendors. If they put every fucking vendor's name on the list,
And let's be honest, there's special people group that some people fit in, and then there's another special group of people that we fit in.
Yeah.
Mondo.
Curtis, for all you Motu fans of Power will be at PowerCon. Yes, they will. Get to meet Joe Amato in the flesh. Maybe. Or at least in a mask. That'd be exciting. Yes, next. Mondo Skeletor. There he is. $260 of pure fucking amazingness.
$260?
Yeah.
Same price He-Man was, I think.
Yep. It's because
I'm struggling.
There are payment plans.
I know, but I've already got Trapjaw on a payment plan.
Oh.
I've already got Battle Cat on a payment plan.
Oh. You could sell your old Skeletor though.
I like it.
I know, honey.
But so remember they did this with He-Man, where you got the deluxe, which comes with battle armor and Thunder Punch, and blah blah blah. I'm wondering if they're going to release this the same. Remember after that they released a He-Man cheaper that didn't have those options. It was just the straight up He-Man.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to do that with Skeletor. And I'm wondering if I would regret it if I waited and got the cheaper one.
With less stuff?
Yeah.
So
it
you
would
don't
probably just get that.
So you don't want the option
I want it. Okay. So
I am kind of upset they don't have the half shirt. I just want to put that out there.
There's a Horseman wave up right now. There's a Dragonfly up right now. There's this up right now. And then there's might be a freaking Thundercats Cats Lair.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have snagged that picture too. We don't know what's up with that. Just shows the logo and then.
And I'm just trying to figure out how to do it all.
I know that's
I
why
love that.
I've had to bow out.
That's
on
straight
stuff.
out of the comic book.
That's what I'm saying. They have
that's Ocala. Like,
Yeah,
pose and everything.
Yep. That's why that's the head I'm gonna have to have on that motherfucker.
Why does Skeletor have 5 toes?
Oh,
Different
well,
versions, I
yeah,
guess.
different versions.
Was he drawn that way in the comic book?
I think
I'd
so.
have to- I'd
Yeah,
have to
because
look.
he had the. Yeah.
He wasn't 3-toed in the comic book, was he?
No, I don't think so.
And that's a comic book. I don't know. I really want that. I'm just trying to figure out how I can. And what's the date today? I got 5 more days to figure it out.
Oh wow, that actually worked. I thought I was just gonna take the picture. Wow. Look at that.
He's beautiful.
Spin
It is
around.
beautiful.
That cape. Oh, he's.
Yep. I don't know how you are.
I can't afford him.
Motu fan
I can't.
with a
I can't.
podcast. What do you do with that Patreon money?
Try to pay for our podcast and then send shit out in the mail.
I think you should use
I
it.
have no desire for that.
I think you should use it to buy yourself one of these.
All right. Yeah.
Maybe I'll buy
Well,
one for me.
some people drop their amount, so I can't afford it now. They're down to $1 tier, so they don't care about all the old episodes being put up online. They're
Dragon
just trying to
Blaster-
remember some old promises we made that we're going to put out more content.
Old
you know?
promises.
Come on.
They're looking for shirts or something.
No, just anything. Like a picture. I'm like, I'm only one man. Steve doesn't care, and I'm not
I
motivated.
don't care.
Oh,
Dragon Blaster does nothing for me, even though I think it looks cool. But having the option for battle damage is pretty cool. Skeletor. That's a beautiful picture right there.
God, it's awesome.
I don't know how they do that with those giant figures. And
They have good cameras.
those big backgrounds, unless those backgrounds are all fake.
Well, they could be. But
Oh.
regardless, it's put together nice.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I
So-
can't. I if neither of you buy that, I will be severely.
Why don't you buy it for me,
It would change.
and I'll pay you back someday.
No,
Come on, Dad.
no,
We'll
because
pay you back with
if I went in and
interest.
ordered one, I
at
would
that.
then have to order 2 more, and then I would be $600 in.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Look at that, though.
No.
That it's just like the old.
You know, I've
comics
also
or old
got,
art.
on top of this, I've also got the Tweeterhead Skeletor
Oh.
statue on a payment plan.
It's true.
It is true. It is true, isn't it, Cody?
Well,
if
that's true.
If Steven and Jeremy weren't lazy, they could get these free from Mondo to do a review on. That's what Curtis says. I don't think that's
true.
laziness because I didn't know that was an option.
Actually, Curtis is our POTU correspondent. Why don't you get a hold of Mondo? I think you might have a contact there and see if they want to come on our show for us.
Yeah, Curtis, manage us.
It's going to be funny
Yeah,
when you
Curtis.
do that, and then the next thing you're going to see is on Curtis's podcast, he's going to be doing a review of Mondo Skeletor.
Right?
I tried, dude. I reached out. They weren't interested.
I mean, how do you do that? Dear Mondo, will you send us free figures so
I think-
we can play with them on video?
No, you don't
that's
do
it.
that. You don't ask for that.
I think
That's
it.
exactly how.
Dear
think so.
Mondo, send us some figures so we can
Here's,
Dear
review.
here's a
Mondo,
link to
take a
our
picture.
podcast called Podcasters of the Universe. This is what we're looking for. We'd
and
love
then
to
send them
support
a
you guys.
picture of my Mondo collection. Be like, look, I support.
They'll be like, he can afford them. Why do we need to send free ones?
We're already bringing all of them on the show anyways.
I like how
to talk
Steve is
about.
like, he's telling you, then you just send them a picture of my collection. You have to come over and take the
and
picture.
say, hey,
though.
we've been supporting Mondo for years on the POTU podcast.
Jimmy's like, this is all a great idea. I'm too lazy. Not doing it.
Okay, if you do it, then I won't.
Cody's like, why did I get hooked up with a bunch of fucking idiots?
Raimundo Martinez. Hey, never get to catch the show live. Cheers, fellas. Definitely need more content. Are you referring to us? Because we were talking about Potu. Because if this needs more, God, Potu needs way more.
Wait a minute. Is Raimundo calling us out? Is he saying that this show right now needs more content?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe.
I'm mixed up. I don't know if he's talking about what we were talking about or if he's talking about our show.
Unless he listens to Potu as well.
Both
It says, yeah, you guys fucking... Sean from
Raimundo-
Legends of Grayskull got anti-He-Man for free. That son of a bitch.
Thank
It's
you for
that
the $5.
beautiful voice.
Please clarify what you are looking for from us. And we will let you know how we are going to let you down.
All right. I got some stuff I sent you, Cody. If you got more, Jeremy?
Nope, that's it.
I got
I don't
some stuff
believe you.
we got to talk to you about.
That's it.
That's all I got.
We
There was
got to
plenty
talk
more,
about
but,
this.
You know.
I'm super excited about this. The Haslab, I don't think we've been on since this was dropped. So we haven't talked about it, but is it Haslab? Yes, Haslab has dropped the Dragonfly helicopter from G.I. Joe. It is coming. One of my favorite vehicles that ever existed in the original G.I. Joe line. This thing is big. It's cool. And I'm pumped. Anything, Travis?
I will be buying these to flip. I will not be keeping one. The Dragonfly never meant anything to me, and it still does not. I probably will keep a few of the figures, so.
You probably keep the figures?
A few of them. So I'll bust one open, sell just a jet, keep a couple of the figures. Wild Bill does. I never cared for Wild Bill. I thought that was the stupidest gimmick ever. Dumb. Stupid.
He's wild. He's
Name
driving
is
it.
Bill.
He's
How many
Wild
Bills
Bill.
do you know?
Wild
that
Bill
are,
Hickok. See, he's such a crazy son of a bitch in a helicopter. They're like, that's Wild Bill.
How many Bills do you know that are wild?
I know one, and he's from G.I. Joe. There's another picture. I've sent some more pictures of this whole thing going on here. There, look at that. There's Wild Bill himself.
With his 6-shooters.
Loving that.
Stupid.
He's true
So
to the old
stupid.
school.
You know, we were talking about Kevin Conn earlier, right? Unemployed Skeletor.
Yeah.
So back in the day, he did some PSAs for G.I. Joe, and he totally dressed up like Wild Bill. It was freaking hilarious.
I love Wild Bill, and he wears he's got like a Civil War hat on. Come on.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't hang out with that guy.
You'd freaking love him if he was driving a helicopter the way he drives. He's like the best.
I wouldn't get in a helicopter.
Yeah, but if you're a G.I. Joe and
Especially not
need,
that kind of
if
helicopter.
you're in a G.I. Joe and you need air support, you want Wild Bill and the Dragonfly.
Steve just dreams about pickle gazing from a cockpit of a helicopter.
Oh, shit. Wild Billy Beige.
There you go.
Why we never gave him that nickname after the freaking power bomb? I don't know.
Bill Cosby.
Wild Billy Beige.
Look at the cockpit lights up. There's some little. It's got firing effects. This thing is gonna be so cool. I'm so pumped.
It's beautiful.
Garbage.
I can't wait to get the hiss.
Me neither.
I will definitely be keeping
I'm
it.
gonna be having
That sounds like a
hiss?
fucking sexually transmitted disease.
the hiss.
I got the hiss.
I got the hiss. Every time I pull it out, it goes.
the hiss and the Dragonfly fighting each other. Hiss on the ground. Freaking
I don't care what you
Dragonfly
call yours.
on the stand. On the stand on that flight thing.
He would call it the Dragonfly.
My dragonfly has the hiss.
Where does the driver sit in the Dragonfly? That's what I want to know.
Is he in the back or the front?
I see it both ways all the time. When I was a kid, I always put him in the front because it made sense.
Most of the time when I'm in the back, I feel like I'm driving, but there's been a few times that I was like, shit, I ain't driving right now.
I'm just holding on for dear life.
Yep. These are my favorite times.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. I got more picks. So the second stretch goal, maybe I forgot to do the first stretch goal. Second stretch goal is this chick.
Who was it first?
It was Ripcord, but it's like a night
version or something?
Night version, yeah.
Did it get to that one already?
You can see his little feet.
Yeah, you can't see his feet.
Oh, yeah. It's unlocked, so it is definitely there. They got there.
Yeah, I wish I had a picture to show it to you, but I don't.
I know that Glenda here caused all kinds of problems in the G.I. Joe group.
Yeah, she doesn't do much for me.
Why did she cause problems?
Nobody knew who she was. A lot of
Nobody
people
knows.
You have to be pretty.
Into the lore.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't she?
I think she's like a 2000s or something character, probably.
Yeah.
She's also a different country. Like she's yeah. There's a lot to her, but a lot of people, even the people who don't, that's not what bothers. What bothers them is they look at this and go, "This is Hasbro having us pay to create this figure that they are going to then pop that head off and put a Scarlet head on, and now you're going to have Pilot Scarlet or whatever." So like there's people out there who are just mad that they feel like Hasbro is throwing this character at them, and it's not really.
But where else would they put this character?
They never would give you this character.
Right.
Yes, that's how I look at it.
In my mind, that's kind of where you get these kind of crazy characters. Shit you wouldn't normally just want to go buy at the store.
The people that are complaining, really, what it comes down to, in my opinion, they want every stretch goal to be a home run character that they have wanted.
I mean, I get that.
I get that too, but I'm like, yeah, guess what, dummies? They're gonna pack that and sell it to you for $25.
Yeah.
They don't. They know if they put this in a package and try to sell it to you for $25, it won't sell. Well, I want Shipwreck to be the third. I mean, but that's not happening. Like that's dumb.
Yeah.
I did send you go to the last picture I sent you, Cody. Which that should be.
Please.
Ripcord, please. There he is.
Oh, he looks
This one's
stupid.
He's awesome.
Look at his face.
That's Ripcord.
Yeah.
Ripcord, one of my favorite figures.
Is his name Ripcord?
Really?
Yeah.
Is his name Ripcord just because he
we are-
has a parachute?
You are so
Because I like the more realistic stuff from when I was younger. And he was a Halo jumper. He looked freaking awesome. He was camoed. He had freaking the mask. He was just a cool figure for me.
Man, I had no interest in.
You
Ripcord.
probably weren't even playing G.I. Joes when Ripcord was popular, though. You came in later, I bet. He was like one of the earliest waves.
Yeah, true. I
So
would say that's
the
true.
new stuff wasn't out yet, and I
Yeah.
was like, this guy's freaking cool. Anyways, this is not the original version of him. This is like I said.
Your favorite G.I. Joe is the beginning, like the first 13 or whatever. Like that's to you. That's G.I. Joe.
No, I think it evolves, but I really liked that, and I liked it as it evolved too.
You don't have like a.
I know what part I don't like.
Yeah, Neon.
The end, you
Yeah.
know, when they started to do like Ninja Force. I thought was dumb.
Water cannon shit.
Yeah,
and
fluorescent weapons. They started to go away from that realism, and it got a little stupid. And
the
it was
backpacks that you could push and it would
make noise. That
yeah.
they're so backpacks are so big, a guy couldn't possibly freaking carry
Never
it.
could
It
wear
looks
yeah,
stupid.
Never wear it.
You know, this I'm pumped about.
I want the Trouble Bubble. I don't care about the Techno Viper.
But the Techno Viper has to. Who's going to drive it?
All right, come on, anybody can drive that thing.
Yeah, but okay, if you don't like, do you want to hide a good character in the Trouble Bubble, or do you want to just
I
put?
feel like they're hid.
Wait, is it really called Trouble Bubble?
Yeah.
Well, it's
fun.
coming. This is a 2-pack, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then I'll actually just probably keep him.
This is a 2-pack, and for some reason, I don't know if it was the they always showed. There was a lot of showing of that character driving it a lot in media. That's why I think he comes with it. But, that is really cool. I love the smaller vehicles because they don't take up so much space, but they just add so much. Pretty pumped.
I do like the Trouble Bubble a lot. That was one of my favorite toys.
It
That was
like
fun.
I like playing Trouble with the Pop-O-Matic bubble.
Totally get that.
Sorry.
I did love the Trouble Bubble. Something.
No, this is a cool vehicle.
The cartoon, those coming up. I mean, it was just.
They look cool.
That was a fun one.
That beginning to the movie where like I think
Hell
it's,
yeah.
is it Snake Eyes that grabs it and flips it over, dumps the guy out, and then jumps in the seat of it.
Oh,
and
that was such a
takes
great
off.
scene. That and Transformers like beginning scene, like, so cool. What the crap is this thing?
Snow Job, can't wait. I wish I had one with all his.
Great name.
It's the awesomest name.
It's like Boner on Growing Pains.
No chance in hell I buy that.
Come on.
Nope.
He's gonna have his helmet and stuff.
Yeah, don't matter.
Oh,
Yeah, this
I am so like I don't understand.
is
Like I
one
don't.
snow guy. I don't know if I
You
can.
gotta
get behind.
have that guy to fight your freaking.
No.
Who was the
Snow
guy
serpents.
with the blue accents?
Dude, they're like 25
Blizzard
bucks
or
now,
some
man.
shit. Who was the? There was a GI Joe who was like a snow dude, but like had
Yeah.
blue,
Yeah, I know who you're talking
blue
about.
and white.
I think it's Blizzard.
Is it Blizzard?
I think so.
Much better. Much better.
No, he was the original.
Yeah,
He
but,
was
you
the
know.
original snow guy. He came with fucking skis.
Yeah, you know that the original is usually not the best way to go. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Snow Job is amazing. Tunnel Rat also
Why does
really.
he have leeches on his face?
It's paint. It's more paint.
Okay, sorry.
Based on Larry Hama himself.
Did he have leeches on his face?
Come on. You don't like Tunnel Rat, Trev?
You know what? I never really cared for Tunnel Rat either.
Did you like anything that's cool?
The bad guys.
Bad guys.
The bad guys. The good guys were not cool. This motherfucker, yep, buying a couple of him.
Eel?
Oh yeah.
What, are you gonna get a fish tank to put him in too?
Nope. I'll just have him getting ready like he's gonna be going. Did you happen to see the drama that unfolded around this rendering?
I do not know of anything that. No,
Oh,
you're gonna have to
can
enlighten
you
me.
can you look at it right now and maybe see a few things that people might be like, "What the fuck's this?"
Is it? Okay, so the first thing I see is maybe he's got like a feminine type of body.
Nope.
Not at all. Okay,
I get what
well,
you're saying there though. I understand.
that's just me being an
definitely.
asshole.
Nobody cared about that.
Can't see anything to get upset
Oh,
about.
come on, nothing.
Nothing.
He doesn't have a
You're
bulge.
gonna have to let.
Hey, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna point. You guys have to explain what I'm pointing to.
Okay.
Okay.
Travis is walking to the screen.
Look how high.
Oh.
Oh, where the shoulders and like the
Oh, okay. I
shoulder
guess.
blades
yeah,
would meet.
I just thought that was a part
Yeah,
of his
like-
armor that.
Yeah, but if you took that away, look how weird it would look. He'd have like an 8-inch long or like a 10-inch long neck.
Okay, now
Okay, is this a digital rendering? Because if so, they could have fixed that.
here's the problem
Maybe
too.
that's
I mean,
meant to work with his backpacks in
Yeah.
a special way.
and it's early. Like, I mean, it's still early. Like, it's not like this figure is in someone's collection right now.
Right.
You get ready for the next one. You're gonna love this one.
There's another one?
Yep.
All right.
What else am I upset about? What's
Oh, the knee joint. Or
that's not. That's just a Come on.
People lost their minds.
Come on. It's gonna be fine.
This was one of my toy drama things that I was gonna. I ended up not grabbing it or whatever, but they were freaking out about this, and I'm like, it's. Do you think they're gonna print all of these figures and they're
with
all
a
gonna
messed
come
up
with that
knee?
messed up knee?
Right.
It's just a mock-up.
But the other side of that is, yeah, but if the company puts this out as their mock-up,
Yeah, whoever was in charge of marketing this fucked up.
and you guys can't see it. If you're watching YouTube right now, you can see it. But there is a really wonky. His knee joint looks wonky. Like you could tell that the mold it didn't fill out the right way.
I'm just used to Super 7 where they're going to show us something that's really crazy and it's going to not be that bad, and then they're going to show us something that's perfect and we're going to get it and it's crazy.
Yep. A lot of the comments were funny though. People were like, "Listen to these people complaining like they're buying a $150 hot toy. Like, you're buying a $25 toy, okay? Your expectations might not be in the right line for what you really want here."
Yeah. Thought I'd show this just to see. Me and Travis talked about this a little bit yesterday. This is Desert Snake Eyes, or Desert Camo Snake Eyes, or something or else. And I'm like, kind of like, it's cool, but, and then I'm a little bit, I guess I just want Snake Eyes to be all black, even if he's in the scalding sun.
Right?
He's got to have a black suit on.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. I could see people getting it for like troop building and customs and all that, but I personally do not like this. Also, another one that people got a little butthurt about this photo.
I could see his right knee looks a little
exactly
fucked up.
People were like, "What the fuck's wrong with his right knee? Why is this what you're showing us? Is it going to come fucked up like this?"
I don't think that they're wrong in their concerns,
No.
or at least voicing their concerns, but...
And I get that too. If you don't voice them, and then it shows up like that, and they're like, "Motherfuckers, look,
Yeah, we showed you. You guys should have said something.
I just don't. I don't even really like this Snake Eyes.
I don't love it either, but I think it's quite popular.
I think I could see you when you get it and pose it in the right, with all that gear and everything. I'll look at that and go, "Oh, okay, yeah. Now I kind of want. I do foresee that."
It almost looks like he's naked, and except since the pants are darker, it doesn't there. But now I kind of want him to be the same color as the top, so that he does look naked. It's just my thing. Pickle gazing. I learned it from him.
From watching you.
Learned it from watching you.
That might be it.
That's it.
Obviously, Four Horsemen still got a pre-order going right now. We have told you guys numerous times, pre-order is the way to go when it comes to the Four Horsemen. And Mythic Legions right now would be a good time to jump in there and grab that set.
There are some in there that I need, but I'm bro.
Yeah, it's an amazing wave.
Bro.
And I feel like we will be just saying that every single time they put out a wave.
Yeah.
I'm envious sometimes of the people that are like, "Well, I don't like vampires, so they put out a vampire wave. I don't need any of those." I'm like, wow, that must feel really nice on your wallet.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a picker and chooser, but when they keep putting out cool shit,
Yeah.
it's like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So do you have drama?
Not really. I think we pretty much discussed a few of the things that I would say were drama laden, just in the photos that came up. I will say I want to thank our patrons, because they made some movie posters over this week. And it's one of those times where I shared a picture with them in confidence, and thought I could trust them. And goddamn, I was right, because they fucking nailed it. Dominic Espinosa, I think that's how you say it.
Oh, there's a lot of them. I'm not
Oh,
even start
Francisco.
He started it. That was he started it, and then Francisco did what Francisco does, which is make things fucking hilarious. And I think back to very early in our Patreon days when we were trying, we would reach out and we wanted to do like phone interviews with. And I remember we reached out to Francisco and the shit couldn't line up, work or whatever. Can you imagine where this podcast could have gone if we maybe would have got him?
No shit,
That
right?
one little talk might
That
have
one talk, it could have changed everything.
changed some things, huh?
Yep. Curtis, Anthony, Anthony's brother, the better looking one. These guys just, of course, nailed it. Matthew jumped in because you know how Matthew is. He's like, I need some attention too, so here I come. And it was, goddamn, it was funny shit. Made me laugh. So I appreciate that. And thank you guys. Those photos are in the Patreon group. A lot of people have asked to join the Patreon group. You don't get into the Patreon group without being a Patreon. Also, there's a lot of people hanging in limbo for the support group.
Okay.
All the titles of the groups are confusing. So.
They're very confusing, and I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, okay, we got My Wife's Gonna Kill Me. I'll explain it right now. You got the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me, which is the blanket group. It shows we post things that we're doing sometimes and things like that. There's some funny stuff, but it's not the real funny stuff. And then if that's for the people that, maybe know us on the surface, if you're a listener and you like, where this show can go, where, I make jokes about, or I may tell stories about how I was molested. If you enjoy that stuff, you're probably going to want to maybe join in the support group. It's a closed group. You can do a little bit more without getting, your posts out there for everybody to see. That's the whole purpose of it, is we can be a little bit fun in there. It gets a little rude. It gets a little, risque sometimes. If you're easily offended, stay the hell away.
I just realized that we have a My Wife's Going to Kill Me group.
Yeah, we do.
I always just go to the support group.
I do almost everything I do.
I thought that was the only main, other than the podcast victims.
I don't think there is a My Wife's Gonna Kill Me group, is there?
Unless it's a page.
It's a page.
It's a page.
Oh, okay.
It's a page.
All right, it's a page.
Did I say? I probably said group.
Yeah,
I don't
which
know.
is fine.
I'm stupid.
Well, I know you meant.
But it's a page.
I don't think I ever see anything from that. Wow.
Then we have the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me victims group, which is specifically for Patreon users. The only way you get in there is to be a Patreon supporter. So
Yes. And the support group, like I said, there's a bunch of people trying to get into that. It has very basic questions to join it, but they are important questions because I understand that sometimes someone tells their buddy, hey, you should join this group. There's some cool stuff gets posted in there once in a while. We really want to make sure we are getting people in that group who are prepared for what they're about to see.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to this podcast, you know what you're getting yourself into. So.
Yep.
All right. And don't expect anything from us from Patreon.
Oh God, no.
I'm sorry. That's just.
You're lucky you get this.
Yes, Pete is the one that wrote all the tiers for the Patreon, and therefore we feel like Pete should be the one providing those tiers because we are not going to provide anything.
You can also be a member on YouTube.
Oh yes.
Also be a member on YouTube. Perfect.
Which that's
we,
something we should do a little.
We
bit,
do.
but,
One thing we do is when we get a chance, we do put some extra audio content on there.
Yes.
But we're not promising that to you. You just feel good about yourself when you get it. When you get it, you're like, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Show some respect.
I think that's the appropriate way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna do any more? You gonna do any more of your little interviews, Travis?
Yep, I gotta line up one with this guy.
Oh shit!
I think it's about that time.
It's gonna be a dark one.
Dark.
We'll try and keep it.
Wow.
I was thinking about that. Maybe I'm asking too dark a question sometimes.
No. I like what you're asking.
All right.
I think you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I like what you're doing.
We'll make it happen. Yep. Gonna make a few of those happen this summer.
All right.
So, thanks, Ups guy.
Sure. Thanks, UBS guy. Well, I guess we'll start with what's on screen.
I think we should.
Might as well. He's right there and all.
The King of Monkeys, the Monkey King, in the flesh, showed up 2 days ago. He's a beast. Does not come with the little lanterns That's something Travis got, obviously, on the side, and he thought it would look cool, and it really does look
Yeah,
cool.
that looks pretty badass.
Yeah, those are from Kavar Customs. Brian Lynn. He's first time I think I met him in person. I can't remember if it was PowerCon, but definitely Legions Con. He's been in the Cabal for a long time. Does some amazing stuff, and these are a great example of that.
Yeah. So to set the scene on what this guy is, I dropped his head. Yeah, grab that if you can.
Dang it! I thought we were gonna get a real fun little scene.
So this is part of the Figure Obscura line, which in the past has been something the Horsemen just drop on us, and it usually ships immediately. This one had about a month in between when they dropped it and when it shipped. Character that many people did not know what it was. I'm one of those people that had no idea what the hell is his name? Sun Wakong? Sun Wakong.
Yep.
Nailed it.
I'm sure that's not it, but I'm not going to try to do any better.
Monkey King. So other people who did know what it was, like Maverick, who called it. I think Maverick was the one who called it, right? Just
was.
from the little teaser picture they gave us.
Yeah, Cornboy told us that. Little Mav.
Little Mavy. Came out kind of surprised. It was a very surprising one.
Damn.
He's amazing. I'm kind of lost for words. This peach that we have here when he shows it off turns me on. For some reason. I look at it.
I didn't always view Steve as sexual, but he's starting to...
He's coming out of his shell a little bit, ain't he?
Old age, I guess.
Yep. We just had to get him on the right topics.
Yeah.
Pickle gazing, peaches.
Peaches?
You should be a hand model.
No, not with
Some
these.
nice hands.
Not with these thubs.
So we're showing off. Jeremy's holding different head combinations in front of the
I have
screen.
a bent finger. See
What
that?
happened there?
I got a scar on there. I stole some kids' pillows at a sleepover party that my brother was having, and he tripped me, and I fell through a glass table and sliced my tendon there.
Damn.
Yeah, so I could I could do that. It doesn't hurt.
Did you ever steal again? That is weird. Stop
But
it.
hey, let me put it this way. It gets
making
that
Zelda
spot. You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like you were making Zelda
It's a
noises.
superpower. I got the hook. At first, I thought it was a bad thing, and then I realized it was my superpower.
Hey, this toy from the forest was really cool, but Jeremy,
Jeremy's
get that
finger.
toy back on there. Get that toy back on there. I want to see that motion again.
Shoo-ba-doo-doo-dee-doo.
Why the fuck do the horsemen talk to us?
I don't know. In the middle of our review, we're like, look, I can finger.
I can finger.
See what you bring to this podcast, Cody?
The nub.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pear.
No, that's not a pear. This has got to be the pear, right? Isn't this a pear?
Is
No,
this a
peach.
pear?
Is that a peach?
That's a peach. Oh, wow. I
See, it
why-
does. That turns me on.
I see why you were wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely got a.
Yeah, I'd get it.
It's got a.
Wow.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
you got some
Some
shoes.
like cloud walking shoes. There apparently you can walk on the clouds
Which
with those
is,
shoes.
I've seen people posting with those shoes, and I was like, where did they get those shoes? Because I knew he came with monkey feet, but now that I see he's got these awesome shoes, it makes me excited because I've seen the customs. They look cool.
That was one sentence. That was beautiful.
Got it all out. Got it all out.
Those things stick in alternate head. If you see that fits into this
These feathers do?
Yeah, these feathers do. I think I don't think I'm going to use the feathers, but it's an option.
I feel like I could break them.
So you can have this feathered, lots going on here. One of the most detailed sculpts I've ever seen. One of the just crazy. I put his little. I don't know. I'm blabbering here. I don't know what to do here, Travis. I like. This
I
thing
thought
a
you
lot.
were really weird when you said that peach turned you on, and then when I saw that peach,
Like, Steve's not so weird. I get it.
I was like, dude,
It
underwear
got
might have been a
tacky.
good idea. Oh. Did you have any interest in the Monkey King prior to this toy, Steve?
No, because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, no clue. Me either. I had no idea. Obviously, we're talking about a character that is well known and well loved by a large portion of the world. And the Four Horsemen put this in front of us. I, like you, we've talked about this. I didn't even look at the figure. It went live. I jumped on. I ordered. And I got lucky because, I was in one of those, I was out picking flowers, and Kevin goes out, oh my god, dude, I can't believe how great it is, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my god. So I jumped on and ordered it, and I knew I was gonna enjoy it. It was gonna be cool, but then this thing comes, and just the pictures people have been sharing, and you start off with these amazing pictures from Trevor regardless, but these poses, and then the future of what you're going to be able to do with these parts and what the horsemen are going to do with these parts, and it's amazing. It is amazing. Alexander sent that picture of him balancing on the staff.
Yeah.
You see it? Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm really leaning towards possible figure of the year here.
Which is wild because last year,
How can you say that when you know the Garbage Pail Kids versus Mad Balls are coming out?
It's hard. It's difficult.
Son of a bitch.
I think our best of 2022 episode's coming up.
We'll do it in December.
I love how Cody's you guys, what does really well if you do these list ones.
We're like, that
Best of
sounds
2020,
awesome. We should.
Best, literally, if you Google toy, those will be the first ones that come. Oh, that's smart. There's a couple things I want to say.
Okay. I'd love you to say them.
I can't wait to see some of the poses you put this beast in. The packaging on this, just like at everything else they've ever done, Nate, is amazing. The teases of the other characters from that story have me very, very excited. And I hope to God that we do see some of these other characters. Because...
There's a lion guy, or a tiger guy, I think, more so.
Yep. This guy looks like, I don't know if he's a rat or a wolf or what. But,
Yeah.
This could be
Pretty wicked.
like a beaked griffin type
Yep,
thing.
there's that as
going on. I
well.
don't know.
Beak the Griffin.
Beaked griffin?
I just want to say we have Ted Darkclaw in the chat, and I'm actually going to be on the Hella Dope Toys podcast coming up here soon, representing some PowerCon stuff and us, of course.
Nice.
So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there, guys.
When are we going on?
All of us? I'm sure. I don't know if he's actually how many times he's been here to see what we have to offer, but who knows? Maybe if he likes it. But if he saw the peach thing a minute ago,
You might be turned on.
yeah,
Like I was?
yeah, it might be too much for him to handle.
Courtney kept just like, why do you just keep looking at that peach? It's just
Something about it. Something.
You took it with you to the bathroom.
I think figure of the year is definitely a good, fair way to start the conversation on this toy.
Really?
I think it's in the running.
It's
and we
beautiful.
got a lot of the year left.
I'm not shitting on it, but okay, all right. I mean, it's fucking strong.
Yeah. But with no attachment to the character, or does it feel like for you then that it creates...
I think that's what it was. This is the first one that I didn't get. I mean, money also played a factor in that, but Of course, seeing it now, I'm like, I'm an idiot, but it's a beautiful figure.
The paints, the soft goods, everything is strong on this guy.
Mm-hmm. Makes me want to beat my chest. Dude, that sound they make when they beat their chest is fucking nuts. It's got to work on your rhythm, bro.
Dang.
That's hot. No, very cool.
What are you going to do with your extra heads?
Put them in my butt.
Of course.
I don't know what I'm going to do with my extra heads.
Are we... Is this all you brought?
No.
He's definitely going to move on, too.
Oh.
But I've seen some really fun customs that people have been doing, and I am excited about that aspect of it, too.
This is one of those figures that I know my friends and I have all talked about this a little bit. It's like, I can't beat it. I can't improve upon it. Sure, having some of those parts in the library is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know what to do with. I'm not in a hurry. I don't feel like I could paint any of those parts.
I would not even touch this thing. I probably wouldn't add a single customized piece to it. Now, don't get me wrong. If you bought 4 of them or something like that, and you want to use
You could
different,
probably come up with some cool shit.
yeah, different monkey heads.
Get him naked and just put a tie on him, like.
But putting
Donkey
this head
Kong.
on another body, it's like, okay, well, that's the Monkey King, and he's the coolest Monkey King.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I really want monkeys in my. Like, do I need monkeys in my
In your bed?
Legions collection? Ooh, how many monkeys jumping on the bed?
Yeah, see?
No more monkeys. Okay.
I've seen
I'd like to derail us for a second.
I've seen like one that I just saw the other day was someone put the extra head, not the painted up like baboon looking head, but they took one of those heads and they put it on an unknown one, and they did added something else a little to it, and I wish I know who did it because I throw them a little bit of love here, but it immediately was like having a flying monkey, like it was, and I'm like, yeah, that works. I really like that. Not that I give a fuck about Wizard of Oz, but I thought it was really cool. I do understand what you're saying though, is like that head, it's this character. Like I understand that, and I don't know what you could do to this.
Oh shit! You could put wings on that motherfucker, couldn't you?
Put wings on it.
Looking at the amazing amount of how many new pieces are on this blows my mind. Like absolutely blows my mind.
It's stupid. So stupid, it's great.
And
Genius.
And the other thing I really love about Figure Obscura is you order it in 3 weeks.
There it is.
There it
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
Like I love that. I love that the horsemen, are getting to that point with certain, and I understand it's certain projects. Like I get that, but god dang, just one.
Well, at the time this dropped, I didn't have a lot of extra money, so I had to scrape up enough money to grab that. So yes, just one. But if I have opportunities at shows or Legions Con or anything, and I'm not saying he's going to be there, but I could see myself grabbing another one. Or
the hope too is that there's going to be a retailer release. I can't say that for sure I've heard that or if they've even announced it or anything.
Well, now they put out multiple versions of all the other ones so far, so statistically speaking.
Yes, I feel like it's something they would do. I know that the retailer waves were very successful for retailers. Anyone that I have talked to who is a retailer was very happy with that experience. And so my hope would be that we see that as well. But it's so funny because I look at it and go, how though? Like
how are they going to improve it?
Yeah, like, and it's not even improve it because it's
just
not like
maybe change the colors.
Right, it's going to have to be some color, but even that, like, I'm like, my gosh, this thing is absolutely beautiful.
Could be like a gray colored monkey, like
Yeah.
the fur, or white even.
White would be cool.
White, yeah.
White would be really cool.
Yeah,
my gosh, so good.
Sweet.
All right, got a couple G.I. Joe classifieds to put on the
Chuck Norris.
Outback. Outback is one of my. I really like Outback. I did a custom of Outback that I think Travis bought at one point that might be with Bill now. I don't know. Did my customs end up going to Bill? I can't remember.
Some might have.
Oh.
There. That looks good.
He looks like he could be anywhere, man. He's the survival expert. So there was a Tiger Force version of it. That's fun, but this is the real version with the Survivor logo written on his shirt and everything. And so this is just super cool, well done, cool backpack. He got his classic flashlight that everybody loses.
Is that a thing?
And well, yeah, from
Makes
the original,
sense. Yeah.
it had a flashlight that stuck to the side of his leg that was usually gone.
Should have just sculpted it on him.
So awesome figure, awesome sculpt. Its hair is a little weird because it has like a gloss to it when I look at it in the light.
Especially like the beard.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, so I got to repaint a beard. So I'll be repainting on this guy a little bit, just to make him, for $20, I'm not upset about anything. It's just I have the ability to make it better, so I will.
So you haven't painted on that?
Not at all.
Can you say
No,
again
just
where
like-
the lanterns were from? I'm sorry.
They are from Carvar Customs. Karvar Customs. Customs with a K. Does all kinds of stuff. Dioramas. Blah, blah, blah. I wonder if I could get this little QR code on. Then you could just scan the QR code. What am I
Oops.
doing? No, that's me.
You did something there.
Back it up.
Yeah. Ish. Maybe not.
Travis trying to put the QR code on the screen.
Or you can just type in the word Carvar Customs.
Okay, now move it closer. Yep. Good.
Cool. Definitely worth checking out.
So I'm really happy with this, Joe, and I got you another one here to put on the stand.
You painted that, though.
No,
What?
no, she's straight out of the box. This is CoverGirl.
Oh.
Everybody remembers CoverGirl. Come on, she came with the Wolverine toy.
Oh.
I never had her as a kid because I didn't care about girls.
She's got some nice hooters.
That's a cool gun. She does. She's CoverGirl, man. She was a model.
She was a model.
And then turned Joe. Now, she comes with some cool stuff. Cool bent rifle there, or
It is a
shotgun
little
there.
bent. Yeah, a little bent.
But the weirdest thing about this that ticks me off is this freaking tool right here she comes with. She comes with an adjustable wrench. This is dumb on multiple levels. She's also got a spot on her belt to put this adjustable wrench in. So she's going to walk around carrying an adjustable wrench. Is she a mechanic?
No, it's to hit people in the jaw.
If you were a mechanic, an adjustable wrench isn't going to get you very far. And to have a specified freaking spot on it on your belt when you could have a grenade or something useful, or maybe like a notepad to
If
like
you can
write down
dodge a
things.
wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Okay, dodgeball. So, I don't know if they're trying to sell the I'm a woman, I work on shit, or if they're trying to sell, I don't know what the hell. It's dumb accessory.
I'm all about it. I just think it should be more silver. It's all black.
Adjustable wrench. Who carries an adjustable wrench with them? But she's hot.
Well, I thought you'd never ask.
What do you think, Trev?
I'm actually kind of shocked that you didn't touch up that face.
Her face is pretty good.
They did a really good job with that.
I'm not going to touch her face. Her paint job, I don't really see anything I need to fix. So
They did a really good job with that.
Cody going to try to get a good shot of her there. We're too close. Oh, there you go.
There we are.
Yeah, she's got like, keep losing it. Anyway,
Those cool ass lanterns probably aren't helping. They did a good job.
yeah. I wish they'd give us the Wolverine. What are you doing there?
What?
Jeremy?
Nothing?
Looked like you were trying to
Nope, not at all.
look down the valley.
Is that all you got?
That's all I have.
Trav?
Yeah, I did want to talk a little bit about the loose collector, Mr. Hyde.
Pickle gaze in here. Right away. Cody's not.
See if we can. No, even then. He's a bit tall, this feller. There. Get a little bit of a. It's a bit close.
This was a Kickstarter, and it is, Monster Hyde. Intending to use the personal powers of the Forbidden Serum as a personal gain, Lord Jekyll released an unimaginable evil, permanently transforming himself into an even more sinister and destructive incarnation of terrifying Monster Hyde. I just kind of liked how this figure looked. I have no connection to, Hyde and Dr. Jekyll. But I really, it was one of those things that I'm like, it's just a cool looking toy. So I pulled the trigger on it, and I do really enjoy the Kickstarters. If you like big, beefy, monster looking toys, I think this is a great one to go out there and get.
Yeah, we did talk about how you'd be a great Savage He-Man custom too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very
which is
hulky.
wild. If you could figure out how to fix the trousers, it's him, right?
Right, yeah.
I mean, it is him. I personally like this head better, but I just feel like this head is more of like a kind of like a scary monster in look. Probably just because he's bald. I think bald people are scary. So. Billy said, I am still dealing with them admitting mine is lost.
There he is. Just very cool.
Billy, I'm wondering if you mean you're Mr. Hyde, because that would suck.
That's what you think. I think he's talking. That's what I
Must
understand.
be. That kind of stinks.
He ordered one, and he's like, it's lost. And they're like, no, it's not. You know right where it is, Billy.
Wild
yeah.
Billy.
Back
Yeah.
at 288.
You're actually pretty wild, Bill.
Hopefully that gets worked out for you, Bill. Also came with, it was in the first 500 backers, so it came with this little creature, which to me was like, yeah, whatever. But it's funny, then I get it, and I'm like, okay, that just will look cool. That will look cool on a shelf. It's a neat little impy creature thing, which probably is a good definition of what I would be. Holy shit.
What?
I got a story to tell you guys. I can't believe I almost forgot it.
What?
Okay, all right.
Oh, where's this come out of nowhere?
I was looking at that little thing, and I was like, that's me.
Speaking of little thing.
Yep. I was like, they were shy. I'm like, that's me.
Some cheeks.
So Heidi and I are having a conversation the other day, and we might have been a little bit inebriated. And we're having this conversation about Mythic Legions, and just imagine what it's like to be married to one of us. Like this is the kind of conversations you want to talk about the paying the bills and kind of thing. That sounds like a good idea, but did you see this new Monkey King from the Four Horsemen, honey? So we're having this conversation, and Heidi looks at me and goes, "If I was in the Mythic Legions world, what would I be? Like, what would I be?" And I go, "Goblin."
She didn't even finish the sentence.
She wasn't even close to finish. Goblin. That's probably the most upset she has been with me.
All the shit you've done and
All
said,
the shit I've
that's
done.
it?
literally all the stuff I say and do.
Yeah.
She was so mad at me.
It's because of the name.
Well, because she thinks she should be an elf. She's like, look at, you know, she's like trying to walk around the room looking elf.
Like
She's
trying to be
strutting her
graceful.
shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
like trying to, and I'm like, you look like a goblin trying to act like an elf.
Perfect.
She was so pissed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Understandably.
I go, I want you to just look inside yourself, and what do you see? It's ugly. You're a goblin, okay?
Oh my fucking God.
I admire your honesty.
Hell yeah. She did not. Wives do not like
Yeah,
honesty.
but I bet you later on she liked it though.
She did.
There you go. See how that works sometimes.
Taking a line here from Maverick, Trav the Goblin Slayer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
forget it.
I'm gonna slay this goblin. Slay me, big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Rawr.
I think if Travis were a Mythic Legion, he'd also be a goblin.
That's how I explained it, too. I go, dear, look, you married me. I mean, I love that they made me a skeleton. I'm a goblin. Okay? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Good.
I definitely
Good
belong in
stuff.
that group. A couple other things I want to show off real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know I kind of...
Sorry for what?
We're trying to do I made a couple poppet swaps, and you guys know I don't have artistic ability, but I was kind of like just want to do it, put some stuff together.
I honestly don't know that you don't have artistic ability because I've never seen you attempt it.
Yeah, that's probably more what it is. I don't ever try. I'm sorry, Cody. But Cody's like, can we just let this end? I was pretty happy with that one.
get to the good toys?
I was pretty happy with that one. And then this little goblin, and I've seen this recipe numerous times. So that's a head pack. Obviously, the red demon. Oh my, just perfect. Go throw them on. The little goblin guy there is I did some serious work on this guy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep. I pulled his arms off, and I put the ninja, the whoosh, red ninja arms in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and just like that, this is a head that I had sent to the wonderful John Caulfield. Side note, I have been making my way through Euro Legions podcast.
Not bad, is it?
I really do enjoy it. And it helps know those three guys personally. Absolutely love them. Each as individuals. The three of them together is pretty fun. John, I sent this head to him. He painted it for me, and I just kind of told him, do your own thing, dude. And then I got it back, and I was like, oh, it's perfect, because now I want to have a little Fury army, of course, thanks to the wonderful Four Horsemen, Jeremy Gerard and Joseph Terry. And now I got my little weird goblin to go in there. And then last but not least, my good friend Ron Twining has been putting together
The painting.
Yep, and painting. He's been putting together some custom pieces. Okay, I'm gonna do this because this one is
Right.
And nothing against you, buddy. But he is, pieces and parts kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, hey, I made it.
The fuck?
So this is a character from the Dritz series.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, you probably
Is
haven't
that
got to him.
like a
Steve.
goblin ear or something on the?
That's a goblin ear
on the horn?
He's a battle rager. It's his thing, and I will take some better pictures of this. Also include where these parts came from because longtime listener of the show put those pieces together. He sent them to Ron, and Ron painted them up. So and he sent me other Dritz pieces and parts in the past, but I'm gonna put this on my shelf. And he's going to fit in there with the rest of the Dritz crew. So thank you very much, Mr. Twining.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be, this is what he is. He's just like a big walking ball of spikes. And
I can get behind that.
Yeah, he actually, drinks, gets hammered, and then just runs towards the goblins and like jumps on them and gets a hold of them and
Spikes him.
Yeah.
spikes them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear hug!
Yep.
All right. Finally to the good shit.
Finally to the good shit.
Okay. For those of you who have been online already this morning may have already seen, but I got this from Father's Day from the kid.
Nice.
Can't wait to talk about that too.
I got this wonderful Peach from Super Mario Brothers. The princess in her cat outfit with her little bell that turns her into a cat. So this is Furry Peach.
Well,
Yeah. Pretty hot.
furry peaches aren't bad.
No, no, I'm down with the Furry Peach. Very cartoony. Looks just like her. Can't go wrong.
Was that from the movie?
No.
Okay.
This
Couldn't remember
is-
if she had gotten to a peach outfit or a cat outfit or something.
No, Mario did. Yep. But yeah, this is from Jack's Pacific. They're putting out a shit ton of Mario stuff right now. So
Don't blame them.
It's a great time to do it.
yeah, well they have been for a while. So the build up to the movie and all that, that's working out in their favor. So and she's got a little tail in the back. So, very cool. Also from that line, I got the piranha plant, the Bones piranha plant, which came with a coin, articulated jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
Piranha Plant.
That's a Mario piranha plant. I really like this background, this whole setup around it. It looks really good. And
Wow.
another, or not another, but a Super 7 reaction figure based on an old candy. I don't know if they still make it or not.
I don't remember this candy.
But there you go,
do.
Mr. Bones.
I do remember that.
Used to come in a little casket. You could take these little bone pieces, you could put them all together and
Eat that sugar.
eat that sugar. Since I can't have sugar no more, I
Got
have to
Mr. Bones.
I got to collect it in action figure form. I believe they have a glow-in-the-dark version. There's this version, and then there might just be like a normal color version. But this is like the purple and pink and orange and yellow.
Also from Father's Day or no?
No, this was a Jeremy's treat to himself.
Really quick, can we just talk about Father's Day?
We can.
Yeah.
I saw you got some.
I have to go, but I'm gonna leave it like this so you can have the toy cam still.
Okay.
Just push end stream.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Cody.
Thanks, Cody. You're the best.
I don't like it when Cody leaves.
I don't either.
I don't
Makes me
understand
feel like we're
either.
doing something
I
wrong.
always hope he's gonna stay long enough to go right from down here to my pool.
I have to go to D&D.
Jeez.
Bye,
Later.
Cody.
Sorry, I probably got 10 minutes in myself, but
So, you got some great gifts for Father's Day. Toys, shirts, right?
yeah, I got a like a bleacher chair, you know, like one of those cushiony. Yeah, I got Laura one, and then she got me one. So now when we go watch the kid on the field,
Sit comfortably.
doing her band stuff, yeah.
What'd you get, buddy?
I got a chair, too. A bag chair with a rocking thing.
Nice.
And Katie got me a Zelda shirt.
Nice.
Good choice.
I got some body lotion.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, because I
'Cause-
shouldn't be looking scaly and
So you got criticized
got
for
some,
Father's Day,
I got some fucking lotion.
It's like somebody get you deodorant.
right?
She's
Or-
like, and it even smells good. So now if I have to put lotion on you, you won't smell fruity. Now you're gonna smell kind of manly.
Was this like Dr. Squatch stuff?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even look at it.
Huh.
She like handed
you
it
used
to me.
it?
No, I ain't used it. She handed it to me and I put it on my fucking
She
shelf.
hasn't.
Thank
she
you.
hasn't rubbed it on
Thank you. I looked at her and my son and I'm like, thanks, guys.
Wait, that's all you got?
That's it. That's all I got. Which I'm not.
They don't love you.
I actually don't need gifts. Like I don't even need them. But when the gift is something like that, I'm like,
Yeah. What did I do?
you not fucking know me? Like,
what did I do wrong?
yeah.
Where
Apparently,
did
I stunk.
Yeah, where did I fuck up in life?
I smelled like fruity lotion because I needed some lotion on my body.
I think you felt crusty.
I probably felt that too. I mean, I was sitting in the sun too much. Guess what happens?
Huh. Wow. You know,
I didn't think it bothered me until you pulled out fucking toys for your Father's Day gift, and then
Well-
all of a sudden I was like, "God damn, that fucking lotion!"
not only that, but Laura was listening to a show that you weren't on, but Pete was, and we were talking about Mortimer Ichabod marker and picture pages, Bill Cosby and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And she ordered me a Mortimer Ichabod shirt.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
I was going to wear it today, but Pete's not here, even though he wouldn't know what the fuck it is.
No wonder you don't bring her around more often.
Why?
Because
She's too cool for school.
My wife,
people might be trying to steal her.
my wife,
They could easy. I'm such a piece of shit.
my wife tried to get back at me for Father's Day.
Oh, get back at you?
Oh,
Yeah, see, the chair that she bought really wasn't for me.
it's for her.
Yeah, because she always claims that I buy things for myself for her, which she says I did on Mother's Day, but
What'd you buy her?
I'm
for Mother's
wrongfully
Dildo.
accused.
What'd you buy her?
I bought her one of those Crocs you put on the counter with her utensils, and it says utensils on it, which she asked for. One day, so a few days before Mother's Day, maybe a week, I don't know, I got one of our drawers stuck because she puts all the spatulas in a drawer, and if they pop up, they'll get in the wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm fighting with this drawer to try to get this drawer open, and I'm like, God damn it! I'm like, we gotta frickin' get these tools out of this drawer and put them in one of those things
Yeah.
on the counter so that this doesn't happen anymore. And she said to me, "Well, Mother's Day's coming. What does
You
that
bought
tell?
her one.
What does that tell you?"
You bought her one, yeah.
Yeah.
I give it to her, and she opens it up, and she goes, "This is actually for me, not or for you, not me." And I'm like, "You told me to get it for you." She says, "No, I didn't."
You can't win.
She says, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't."
You can't win.
I'm like, "No, you said." And I explained to her what she said. She just like said, "I don't think so." I'm like, "No, that's really what you said." And so
Maybe she's being sarcastic.
No. So she gives me this chair that's a rocking chair thing that I know she's wanted, and I'm like, oh, "Okay, cool." And she goes, "I actually just bought it because I wanted it because that's what you do to me." And I'm like, "Oh, whatever. At least Katie loves me." She bought me a Zelda shirt.
I got Laura a 12-foot fucking skeleton.
Oh, you're fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
cool. I mean,
Hell yeah.
it's like for the family, but come on, Laura wanted that bitch. She's been trying for like 5 years.
I tell you what, I'm giving Heidi for Mother's Day. I'm giving her that fucking lotion she gave me.
Yeah.
It's fucking
She asked me the other day. She goes, "You haven't put that lotion on, have you?" I'm like,
fuck you.
"The only time I put lotion on is when I'm horny." And I don't care what it smells like.
Travis, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I wish that I was your wife.
Yeah.
I would have got you something better.
We would have fun.
Men for men.
Men for men. I'm with that.
Thank you,
I'm
Raymundo.
gonna start a movement. MFM. Men for men.
Men fucking men. Men for men. I agree.
No, ma'am. We'll just start a
Father's Day we'll
we'll
all
just
get
start a Muskegon chapter of No, ma'am.
next
Remember
Father's
that from
Day.
Married with Children?
No.
Oh, Al Bundy's group where it was all men that hung out?
Yeah.
It was called No, ma'am. It's
That's
fucking
right.
awesome.
Al Bundy was my hero.
God damn it, he's awesome.
I loved Al Bundy.
Hey, pig.
Next
Fuck,
year,
it's so good.
You don't appreciate him as much until you become a
Yeah,
father.
like he was
Then-
funny when I was
yeah,
a
yeah,
kid,
he was
but when
funny,
you're an
but-
adult, you're like, God damn it, I get it. I'm not putting shoes on fat ladies' feet, but I might as well fucking be. Fuck.
next year for Father's Day, instead of relying on, well, Jeremy's got it pretty good, but instead instead of us relying on our family and
Let's just get each other.
let's all draw names and we'll get each other.
Oh my God.
a Father's
We would
Day
get
gift.
each other the best gifts.
Oh my God. It's happening.
It's happening.
As long as we don't forget.
Someone out there remind us.
Remind us in a year.
Yes. Preferably like maybe a month prior to Father's Day. Remind us, please.
Yeah.
Someone is setting a reminder on their phone right now. And then they're going to get it.
Maverick.
They're going to get it in a year, and it's going to be, it's going to say, remind the guys from My Wife's Going to Kill Me. And they will be one of the people that unfortunately made it into toy drama at some point. And they're like, I fucking hate those guys too.
Yeah.
So, fuck.
I hate those motherfuckers.
The last thing I wanted to show real quick was I actually got a sweet deal on Marketplace. And granted, it's missing a couple pages, but I got the first issue of Nintendo Power.
Woo.
The Claymation Super Mario 2. I believe they gave this out to people who were in the Nintendo Fun Club, but I ended up getting one from a buddy back in the day. Lots of great stuff from 1988 here, including a Super Mario 2 and a Zelda Second Quest. Pretty badass. This actually goes in good condition with all the pages, probably around, they can go between like $60, $100, somewhere around there.
I believe it.
I got this and a couple more issues, the Dr. Mario issue and some other random shit, like whatever this Nintendo guide is, thin as fuck. But anyway, it was only like $20.
Awesome.
Yeah, so...
And I just love you read those. So
Oh, I went through it and I'm just, I
All
just...
the memories,
oh.
yeah, that
'Cause
would
That
bring back
issue,
memories.
that issue there, I looked through it so many times as a kid. Matter of fact, it was covered in Metroid codes. I wrote all over the fucking
Oh,
cover,
awesome.
and the inside just had
Yeah.
Metroid codes everywhere.
Ugh.
So, yeah, I absolutely love those Nintendo Powers. So,
super cool.
awesome.
Especially to get it local.
yeah, no shit. I was like, this guy don't know what he's got. And I saw a couple pages missing. I'm like, fuck. There we go.
All right, everybody. That is My Wife's Gonna Kill Me, episode 291. Pete's gone. Pete wasn't here. I think the show was pretty good anyway.
Yeah.
It was just good to be back. We took 2 solid weeks off. I hate that.
That was rough.
I don't like it one friggin' bit. So hopefully we can settle into a schedule. Travis says he isn't going to be, he won't be vacant or absent. Well, you got to go on your big trip yet, don't you?
I do have some stuff coming up towards the end of July, but we'll be able to make.
I have a few things too. Summer's always the hardest time.
We'll
get through it.
Guys, if we got a Tuesday night open,
I'm fine.
I mean, it might not make it to YouTube, but I mean, I would love to. Like I said, I'm gonna be sitting by the pool, so
Right.
I'll be around. Nate did just drop a good one. He said, "Secret Daddy." Wait, that sounds naughty. Wait again. That's perfect.
I love you, Nate.
Secret Daddy.
Secret Daddy. All right, everybody. That's it. We'll see you in the toy aisle, something like that.
So when do we end stream?
Probably now,
Probably now.
because I don't think they can hear our music.
All right, guys. Love you.
God, love these people, man. Love these people.
Man.